just on a roll if they like.
You have to constantly interrupt more important comms to ask when trick attack is going to be.
Duty pop.
Of course.
I just remember that there's like a million trash fights in this.
Oh yeah,
For
we're gonna
the
have to go
boss.
through all of those garbage again.
I forgot completely.
Same. I burned that from my memory. I was just getting hyped for the actual fight, and then I totally forgot we have to go through the elevator of garbage.
Make sure you're repaired because we don't want to break and have to reinstance that.
Yes, the less times we have to reinstance that one, the better.
Yeah, the trash is gonna be the hardest part in this.
Literally guaranteed waste of like 5 minutes every time.
And don't forget how stupid the T8 is and the T8 trash.
Oh yeah, because you have to go through the stupid maze.
Hell yeah,
At least
the
T9 doesn't have any of that.
The maze in quotation marks.
Gotta make it the
Probably
T9
much
fast.
faster after we do it 1 or 2 more times. We'll have the optimal raise route.
I'm pretty sure when we did this like the first time, we like weren't even really healing or anything. We were just kinda running.
We go at extreme speeds. Gonna whip out my strongest AoE rotation known to man, where I also cast Flare.
Oh my goodness.
We've never seen a black mage cast Flare before. That's probably because they were a bad black mage.
Well, you're playing you decided to play a fire mage and they decided to play an ice mage. You can't really blame ice mages for not doing damage.
Yeah, of course. I should have paid attention to that differential.
Okay, Papa?
Oh, wait, how did Papa die?
Oh, sorry, I just thought we were all good players that wouldn't die, so I wasn't.
Yeah,
That's sloppy of you.
I'm training you on how to play with bad players. That's all.
Of course.
Oh no!
How does this keep happening?
Yeah, what's actually killing you?
The lion's breath.
As a no.
You guys are doing Chimera mechanics. We're not paying attention to them. Get in.
I interrupted him. Pause.
That too.
I've never done that before.
Ramas get out, right?
Yeah.
Ladders get out, the other ones get in. Difficult, extremely difficult mobs, causing a lot of hard strats to be
At least this auto progresses and I don't have to like actually navigate. Oh
It would be very annoying if you had to press the terminal button every single time.
god.
Yeah, we let people miss trash in raids.
Wait, miss trash?
They
What?
want their
People
immersion.
literally will be
Oh, people do. Oh, okay.
writing in Reddit
Well-
about how much they miss trash.
Ray, there are people who are in Iron who unironically think their miss ranking should be in Radiant or Immortal.
Give me like
like
a
me.
year to forget about this, and I'll probably miss it too.
Yeah. Oh.
Jesus Christ.
How
in my
many
life.
people died here?
Well, I'm just gonna return to the starting point. You know what? It's
Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah, we're done anyway.
No, we're
There's
not.
still one more.
Oh,
There's still the Cobra to go.
Oh no, the fucking Cobra. It's over.
it's over. We're
What you
just
do
dead.
just XP.
He's so strong.
We
I'm
possibly
using all my
survived it.
cooldowns.
Defeat
I actually
the
used
Paladin.
Home Gang at some point.
That's how you know it's a real hard boss. I've been poisoned. This thing has poisoned me.
Monka Giga.
Am I gonna die? I'm taking a lot of poison damage, surprisingly. Wow.
You
So
should mitigate that.
Here's a potion. Potioned it.
Oh, I only have 3 potions left.
Oh,
Probably
well,
should have tried to restart.
I use physic. Like the summoner physic.
What a god. Okay, I think this is the end. Please let this be the
Shredder
end.
killers.
I hope there's one more fight because I really like the trash fights and the raids.
Alright, we're at 4 minutes.
Killers the problem.
It's fine. Actually, don't. So the problem, right, is that I think they're like fine thematically. I just wish you could skip them after you did it the first time. Like, it's not it's not interesting after the first time.
Yep, that's why normal mode in Alexander and Omega neither have trash. Wait, no, they don't. Alexander has trash, but instead I just skip them.
Or it's like, yeah, the trash adds like narrative value to the zone, and it's totally nice to have it in that respect. But like, you should probably just not have it in Savage, where actually just we're all here to prog the boss. Well, yeah,
we're not. This is our Flesh's theme. Millicent kind of appropriate. You need to play Millicent theme.
Gonna like boss gets tanked what here, and there was like the spread spots for everybody, which we really should think was. So boss is like here.
Yeah, it's on this side.
Yeah, and then like we wanted the people spread like this-ish. Please correct me if this is like not far enough. I don't remember too well.
I mean, this is like the general idea, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't force it. I'm gonna be next to Jill because Jill never gets fireball.
And then newbies grabbing the ads.
Yes, newbie's grabbing the ad, so he's not gonna be part of this section.
So wait, if I have fire, I should be getting close to you guys, right? If I get fire.
Yeah. For
Well,
healing, I guess.
Yeah, you want to be in heal range, but you don't want to like overlap with anybody. The other option is to be spamming a lot of potions in second wind.
I think the way we're gonna do healing for the fires is we're gonna single target heal people. AoE healing. Maybe inefficiency.
Well, I might not be close because it's not telegraphed.
Specifically because of that, yeah. Because you're not
Well,
gonna
what
be
is?
close.
Do you have 20 Yelm range on your single target heals, or is it only 15 for that too?
It's 30 on single target kills.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
then I think that covers pretty much the entire arena. Like unless you're on opposite ends, which is a possibility. But like for more often than not, you'll probably at least be close enough for a 30 arm single target heal. Like I think we can test that actually. See if anybody can heal me from the other end of the arena.
Well, we should pull.
Is Null back? Oh yeah, Null's back. Okay, cool. I was just waiting for
I'll be at like D especially, so I should be in range most of it.
No shit, I'll go somewhere.
I think my spot was like all the way off of this corner, so I'm gonna get here.
Remember to turn away from the party if you get
Chris voice,
hit by the thing.
Please do not turn towards the middle of the arena.
Yeah, don't turn towards the middle either.
It's me.
Away.
You do.
Back.
That's rope.
Oh god.
Careful not to hit it.
My summoner AoEs, I hate them so much.
First voice.
First voice as well. I need to get those guys on out.
Yep.
Go get them.
Turn outs?
Yeah, I'm getting run out. Oh, we're both getting that.
How did I not get hit by that?
I'm sorry.
Sorry.
I guess we didn't actually like solidify like which of the person is getting them.
Go away.
That true action though.
That does not capture on Caspar. That does not capture on Caspar.
That shit
And that answers out. I think we need the tank to take it. They're just one-shotting everybody.
Yeah.
Holy fuck, these things hit like a truck.
The problem was the null
Voice,
beds.
watch out. First voice is going to come for me.
Yikes.
Is there anybody for you to hit with it?
Oh, I got cursed straight. I died.
Yeah, so we should probably decide, do we want the healer or the DPS to be the one petrifying the ads with their cursed voice? Or the tank, the off-tank.
Well, it's not always the off tank.
Oh, so
Sometimes
yeah,
it's
the main tank can't always do it, so it can't be tank.
So it should probably either be a healer or DPS.
Well, here's a funny take. If the DPS does it, then 4 different people need to be ready to do it. If the healer does it, then only 2 people need to be ready to do it. So that's
That is-
people need to learn the mechanics.
Thinking, you can get more experience like that way doing it because it's 1 out of 2 for the healers, so they clear
Yeah.
That's true.
It was my job to do this, and
If you have the experience...
not to say I'm any good at it, but
I cede my responsibility to you. I'm gonna pull a cough here.
Then I guess a healer will do it.
Dude,
Well, I better learn where the healers are then.
Well, they'll come to you, I think, right?
No. Yeah. I'm guiding him around and I have to keep track of him.
Don't hurt anybody with that. Walk away. Walk away. Circle away. Turn up. Respond.
Healer's offense.
Oh,
Oh,
What happened?
I got hit by it somehow.
Look away.
Don't look at that. Death answers out?
Unfortunately, I'm dead.
Oh yeah.
I need to
Well,
learn.
I'm not dead, but
I've been killed by Circle of Flame.
oh, should I have Shriek?
okay, we need to see what Shriek does again out there.
Still, do I lose it on my body or does it still proc?
Looks like it doesn't proc off your body.
Guys, can we look at
well.
the...
Yeah.
Never mind, never mind.
Sorry, I wasn't expecting them to go so close to like where the party was.
Yes. Should I not be directing them through? This is really hard.
I think maybe we should like put a marker like around where we want them when the petrify goes out.
It's really hard to force that. They move very slowly and they can spot our random places. We could try, but I can't guarantee that it'll be accurate. Because they have random spots.
Yeah, no, I think
it'd be easiest for me if they're not too close to like their other markers, like somewhere around this range maybe. I don't know.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna run away now.
Sorry.
Okay. Nice
So
dash.
just ready to pick up the death answer.
I thought we wanted to pull.
No, I
No,
think
HDR was just
trying to
showing the
point out
range.
Locations, yeah.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
So of like walking where I wanted the
Yeah.
runos.
I'll try to put them there, but
yeah.
Possibly hard.
As a tank, I know your pain of trying to direct enemies around into the right place.
yeah, well, you do not know my pain of dying instantly to an enemy.
That's also true.
Oh.
And crossing movement.
Boys. Circle of Flame.
Oh,
God, damage up. Why did you... Oh, because of course...
Oh, I
I
hit Ninja. I'm sorry,
Ow.
Ninja.
It's okay.
I'm main tanking.
Oh. I got wrecked.
First voice.
No one left to turn
So many to tank Cardinal.
I'm looking for
Cardinal,
that.
Cardinal.
Oh no.
That's why I've been tanking this in the east.
I think
Right.
this, we might need to readjust the interceptor because like there's the 1 in 4 chance of actually no, there's a some
1 in
chance
2.
of Renault's.
I've seen in a card too. One spawned right on top of cloth a couple pulls ago, and he's on
I
A.
feel like there was some reason why we didn't want to do center, but maybe I'm just imagining that. And we
Because it
just
was
use
harder
both.
for you to turn your cursed voice away from everybody because you can't throw it into the edge. But if we all have a clock spot,
Yeah, I guess that's true.
I mean,
the problem
That
is
would
if that
still
clock
work.
spot overlaps where with newbies going, then
Yeah, I guess the real problem would be trying to hit their nods with cursed voice. If
well,
we're in
hitting the
middle.
runs wouldn't be as hard as not hitting newbie, right? If we're all in the middle. Like the healer could probably easily aim it into the Renaud's. It'd just be if we all like face outwards with our cursed voice. Newbie can't be in one of the spots where like one of the clock spots
Yeah.
that has cursed voice basically, and he can't control where he is all the time like that. So
yeah, let's. How about this? How about we execute the strategy? I trust HCR with my life, and just do whatever without.
I mean, let's just try it at least once. Yeah, sorry,
yeah, exactly.
I didn't hold the respawn button.
Yeah, so long as it's the same amount of distance away, right?
Yeah,
You can
like
even implement it so that you can even implement it such that whatchamacallit, like the tank still gets like half.
I mean, if we're spread out on like this circle, I feel like we'll probably be spaced enough.
Yeah.
That's no melee range. What about the inner circle?
Well, I mean, like if I'm in melee range, it doesn't matter because I don't get targeted.
yeah, but Papa also has to be in melee range, and
Oh, is Ninja still melee?
I don't think 2 will do 1 or 3, right? We're properly positioned.
I don't think so.
Let's just put the range out, yeah. So that would look like put the off tank in the middle. Right? Melee Papa and Quaff.
Yeah.
Right? Healers to the side. Right? And Ningen
And Quaff.
can be one of the inner cards. Then we can be outside in your outside ring. Right?
Wait, so I'm in one of the inner cardinals?
Yeah, you either go northwest or northeast.
Okay.
Yeah. If you,
So
so if you just call out which if you have the voice in your DPS, never mind. Maybe I should just myself. Just look at what.
we'll figure out. We should just see how it goes in action.
Yeah.
Yep.
So then we're just gonna be facing our voice outside, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Healers on yellow then?
Healers on the sides.
You're forward.
On purple, okay.
The real question is, am I gonna get owned by the?
Yeah, I was gonna warn you to maybe stand back a bit.
Yeah, I wanted to see.
Possible.
I'm not getting cleave right here, so this is good. I've got the first voice. Let's see how this works out.
So I forgot to replace it.
Was one AoE hit?
All right, yeah, I don't get cleave from this current spot, so that's good for me. By the circle of flames.
Side of the arena where we came from.
I'm on the northeast. I have first voice.
Oh shit.
This is horrible. Can we have medicine in the middle? Look away.
Death Dancer's out.
Oops,
Oh, shit, I didn't look away properly.
It's fine. Yeah, this is good.
I have first voice. I can't move. I'm dead.
From here, melee range should be in the inner circle. You can spread properly.
Sorry.
But no, you can go all the way up, right?
All the way into Melusine, you mean?
So keeping Melusine in the middle, you can go all the way into the inner circle, right?
Oh, I thought, oh yeah, I guess
Let me try it out.
both me and Chill can be there.
Yeah. Like as long as I'm like technically behind her.
Two
it's
can be there.
Yeah.
What should I do with the Death Dancer?
Does she cleave?
She has a circle AoE. That I mean, he can run away from, I guess, but like.
We confirmed that she
I
can't
think
be
she probably
petrified.
cleaves because I took a tail slap from her when I had aggro, and I think tail slap same like move a lot like cleaves.
Like, should I just like drag her out to like right here? Like where I am right now? Like away from the group? Or...
Reasonable? I guess just try to drag her out away from movie, right?
Yeah.
Also, we should be forcing the ad down, right?
Yeah,
Well, we know
there's-
we can't petrify the Death Dancer, so we could probably try hitting it.
yeah.
I mean, the thing is that, like, I think it's working. I see a damage up, and I think it happens right after the petrifaction happens. So, like, the longer we keep it alive, the more petrifaction we get, the more damage.
Yeah.
So,
Let's
Oh, there was damage up
everyone
in
go
the
back. Everyone go back. Let's have Null try to position Melusine in the middle and go as close to C as possible.
Okay.
Well, keeping Melusine in the middle. Okay, so you can be almost there at C.
That's looking good.
That's good, that's good. Yeah, that works. And then we're gonna have
Press.
Papa and Puff exactly on that inner circle. And then we're overlap. And
two or B?
Plan B.
Yeah, I went to B last time, but I was uncertain.
Yeah.
Yeah, B for qual. 2 for problem.
Yeah, I know.
Alright.
2 because it's numbers.
One second, I'm waiting a call.
Yeah, it's plural too. So that's how you get numbers.
Were you saying that the petrifaction from Melusine was giving the added damage up?
I'm gonna guess that because I keep seeing a damage up on the ad, and the thing that happens right after, like, the only mechanic that's happening there is like petrifaction, right? Because like First Voice gives Melusine a buff, right? So by analogy, right?
Okay, so
Well,
you
we
think that
also-
like any source of petrify will give like any snake a damage up?
Exactly.
We at least saw that happen when we were confirming that the petrify was giving Melusine the damage up because we tried to petrify the Lamia before, remember? Or the Death Dance or whatever.
Yeah.
And then we saw it corresponded exactly with that, so...
I should be able to react faster in grabbing the ad, since it seems like it's spawning like at the same time as petrifaction.
Yeah,
It's like
that
a
may be a health threshold. It seems like 50% or
Yeah,
so.
it could be that, yeah. I just need to remember to be looking at the enemy list around that time.
We did not. I don't think we ever tried this in normal newbie. Correct me if I'm wrong and I'll shut up, but have we like tried to like use like CC against the Renodes?
It's not going well.
I feel like we tried to stun them here too, and it didn't work. But I might be.
Sure. I guess I
wrong.
should just say what happens when you use CC on them. They get a buff, which means that they run at you, and they're immune to CC.
Oh, maybe we didn't try that, but that's funny.
Yes. Yeah, that is my normal experience with the Riddle.
That's pretty funny.
Newbie, does that happen after the CC expires, or do they just like shrug off?
They just shrug it off. I
It's
think
just like,
probably
you tried
after
to do this?
I think it's after the CC expires, but like they just run at you. Like,
Extremely evil.
yeah, wait. Just
Go exactly on the inner circle.
Oh shit, I'm sorry.
Ouch.
Well, someone will have to grab the Renaults.
Oh, you're dead.
Just wipe this.
Same.
This is not valuable practice.
Yeah, I got destroyed by that circle of flames.
Null assassinated me.
5 damage.
I was like, am I standing in the wrong position and I see all these statues in front of me? I'm like, oh, well, that answers my question.
It happens.
I was trying to be nice to like, I think it was Ningen who had the voice and like move out of his way, you know?
I just looked behind myself.
Yeah. No, it should be up to me to adjust since I'm homeless.
Feels bad, man.
Oh god, okay, so that's like history from there. I can move a little bit more to this side, I guess.
Yikes. First voice. That's right. Oh lord, he coming.
Oh no,
Right
I
through the
supposed to
party.
pray from there, but if I go to here, then I get tail slapped. I should just move back?
It's okay, I was in position.
Okay.
Yeah, fine.
Oh wait, no. I almost hit
only got one.
you with that.
Well, no, you got two. You definitely got two entities. Goodbye, guys.
I'm sorry, newbie.
Walk away.
Death Dancer. But this comes with the petrification.
I grabbed the death dancer. Holy
You're getting
fuck.
destroyed.
Oh wow.
The Death Dancer did 4,700 damage.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess you want to like pop cooldowns as you're grabbing him. Wow.
I wonder.
Name don't lie.
Yeah. Like, I wonder if he could not be get damage up if the dancer's facing away, if that's even possible.
I mean, it's technically possible. I would just have to run to the opposite side
Yeah.
and like stand away. But like, like how much damage up does it really add?
So there's not really a place that I can necessarily go to now that we're in the center, right? Because I know my ability to move is much more restricted from it.
Yeah, you just kind of have to go in a circle.
The thing is that this means that there's RNG, right? Because if I'm like, let's say I'm on the other side, like, let's say that HDR, the person who gets first voice, the healer gets first voice on 4, but I'm like behind the healer, right? And it's impossible to get the
Yeah.
So, I think what that means is that I have to type them towards northwest.
Oops,
Alright,
I
that's
just-
it. Well,
Alright.
Is this one of the situations where you maybe have to call out who should get it then, or like the Renaud's, or are you just gonna find a way to get them near the healers at all times?
I will attempt to be a god gamer and always be with yourself.
I believe
That's
in
not
you.
extremely hard, but go for it.
I believe in myself.
Alright, I believe in you too.
Having 2 makes this way harder. God damn it.
We good to go.
Yep, let's go.
So Papa is D in this case, okay. Just curious who has to keep aiming the curse towards 3 people. Good luck.
I'm D. Delta.
Oh, okay. In that case, I'm not concerned.
Oh, A is my spot, I assume.
Wow.
Yeah.
There's my meteor. Okay. Always patient.
Shit.
Renaud's here.
Oh, they spawned at inner cardinals, which is funny. So I guess we couldn't have just shifted.
Healer
I
stops.
pull them to the south. Oh,
Oh! Okay, yeah, that's a thing I need to watch out for. Okay.
yeah, like I have to be there in order to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That dancer, pick her up. Pop cooldown.
Oh, I've been. Oh.
I accidentally looked toward Melazine while trying to target the Death Dancer. I guess I should just run through Melazine at that point.
That dancer always seems to spawn south, north.
Yeah, okay.
North, yes. Medicine is always looking north, right. This dancer spawns north.
I will sprint through her at that point.
It's okay.
I guess-
we have 75% to go.
When I see Petrifaction going up, I'll just begin to move that way.
Yeah. So I'll call out which side of the arena. Remember, we're looking south. Okay. I'm gonna call out the cardinal direction of the arena.
Cardinals
After-
relative to
after-
medicine, please.
What?
Cardinals relative to medicine, please.
Relative to Millicent.
Medicine looking north.
Right now, or when she gets tanked?
Medicine is always looking north. Whatever medicine is looking at, it's north.
C would be north.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because otherwise things get untenable.
Wait, what? Yeah, I guess she is looking north. Wait, no.
When I
Looking
tank
south right now.
Melisande
Just treat it as if C was north instead of relying on the map.
in the actual fight, not right now, but once I tank her, she will be looking north. Like
Yes.
north. The
Yeah.
north we want.
So what call out do I
The marker.
fucking miss?
Do you want me to do the renauts?
No. But just marker calling is my weakness.
Yeah.
If I just remember the cardinal direction. Papa. Oh, I'm gonna move out from behind Papa.
I'm also going back.
Magic spawn. What's the Cardinals even?
I'm going speed.
Healer zaps.
I'm gonna stay away from this spot for this moment. First play. Cool, this is...
Petrifaction and Death Dancer now.
Oh, shit.
Run away.
Away.
No damage
Whoa.
up. No damage up.
Does the auto attack make the character turn? I'm not sure why that is here.
No.
Oh no,
Oh,
I turned on.
Okay.
Where notes?
Careful, Ningen and Frey. I'm stoned, and I'm gonna voice y'all.
Oh,
I'm also strong, don't worry about it. I'm
Oh,
also
But you have
don't
Shriek.
worry.
It's
Okay,
literally
let's
that.
see if we can live long enough to see what Shriek does.
Oh, I died.
Damn it.
Oh, second Lamia Death Dancer. Amazing.
My face when there's two.
Wait, already?
Yeah.
Bro. So many of these.
Why is life pain? Third Lamia Death Dancer.
Wait, there was a third? Are you kidding me?
Yes, he just
The flesh yearns for... I don't remember the lyrics anymore. I just remember we're yearning for the hereafter now.
Wake me up, wake me up.
That
it's
seems like
time.
something going wrong. Like, there's no way we
Yeah,
can
there's no way we can
actually-
handle that, man.
It might just be because we didn't kill one, maybe?
Maybe
I
we're
hope.
supposed to, like, hard speed kill it, or else it just calls its friends. Because I don't think we can fight all of its friends.
Alright.
Hopefully it's just something dumb like this will cause more snakes to emerge.
Alright. Let's go again.
Okay, there's C direction and B direction. There's C direction and B direction.
Why? I got it, Navy.
I also have it. Oh.
Auto spawned.
Moving him to the B direction.
Healer's gonna get them.
Petrifaction,
Move.
running through,
Okay, look away.
grabbing the Death Dancer.
So used to not moving. Alright,
Oh, no.
kill the Death Dancer as fast as you can.
Right, I need to pop cooldowns. Fucking my buttons.
Voice, cursed voice.
First voice.
I have Shriek.
Oh, somebody
Oh, no,
that.
Good.
won't work.
I was trying to preempt null accidentally aiming backwards.
I died.
Oh, I'm
Oh,
stoned.
well, my Shriek resolved.
Oh, okay, so did Shriek just like hit everybody?
It looks like it hit literally everybody.
Wait, chill isn't?
Well, I was dead. I was
No,
dead.
respond.
He got he got revived, yeah. So we need to avoid that somehow.
So it just like hit everybody?
Yes.
Cursed Shriek.
Might be able to look at the video and see if we can. Because a lot of times stuff like that'll have like a visible hitbox or whatever. Like see the edge of it even if you don't have anyone.
Well, Cursed Shriek seems to be arena wide.
I feel like the one time we saw it, like the first time, it looked like maybe you had to be close to the person, but it was like a brief glimpse that I got. So
I think I was
remember.
right next to Papa, and I got
Yeah, this time around, Newbie was
Okay.
next, like literally within.
not on purpose, by the way. He just happened.
Well,
to
yeah.
be when the Renaults
That's where Numbers was. That's where Newbie was.
So-
Newbie still died. So.
Were you like in the?
I was like here. I was like here. And number
Yeah, we were in here. Well,
Wait, but like you were at the edge of the arena.
Yeah. After the Death Dancer killed you, it aggroed onto me, so I just shoot 2 feet away and started running around the edge.
So you're at the edge of the arena, and it still went arena ride, so it's not like a distance thing. Question mark?
Wait, Newbie, were you looking at Numbers? Actually, I doubt everybody
Well, I feel like-
was all looking at Numbers.
Yeah, everybody got hit by it. So.
Yeah. There wasn't an eye or anything like that.
Yeah.
Oh! I think I understand, but I don't know if I understand because I already did this and implicitly. I remember.
I will
Do you have-
say it anyway.
I'm
Yeah.
so excited about this.
I
should
know how
say
the
it.
mechanic works, right? But I'm
This is
shutting the
crazy.
fuck
If this
up.
is how it works, this is holy shit.
Just from looking at video.
Yeah, I looked at the video and I was like, what if? Oh! Yeah.
Yep,
Do you have a link?
yeah.
Do you have a link to the stream?
Please enlighten us.
Yeah, I do. 1 second.
Here we go. Oh my god.
This is a really
think
cool
we do.
mechanic if it works how I think it works.
Maybe we need to use the Renards as shadow things, like we need to stand in the
Like hide behind them, like
respective-
boulders?
Yeah.
So we petrify them, but we don't kill them?
That's one possibility, yeah.
Was that what you were thinking too, Frey?
Yes.
Oh, holy.
Well then.
I pray to God every day that this is not the solution.
But hang on, guys. Cursed Streak and Cursed Voice resolve at roughly the same time. We have to like get our voices away from each other while also all hiding behind the Renards.
Yes, and I don't think the Renauds survive petrifaction. I'll try to turn them away, but like the first set of Renauds.
Wait. The petrifaction might kill them?
I believe the petrifaction killed them, unless someone's reliably murdering them during petrifaction. They all die around petrifaction.
Getting petrified should simply make you die in 1 hit.
If the petrifaction is killing them, we might need to.
Hang on. If the petrifaction is killing them, shouldn't it also petrify them if they're not already petrified?
Oh no.
So the petrifaction. If the petrifaction is killing them, that might be what we have to. Because maybe one Renault needs to block the other. Getting
Applying your
petrified.
dots. Are you applying your dots to Renaud like as you're fighting?
I'm not.
Okay.
That is something I'm not going to say.
Well, I'm generally just murdering the Renault.
Yeah, okay. I'm not putting dots on them. That is literally the one thing.
Okay, well let's try a pull where nobody attacks the Renauds, do not target them at all, do not do any AoEs or anything, and we can test to see if petrifaction kills them.
No AoEs.
No, we use
Okay, well, Quaff, you can AoE if you're only targeting
You will
those.
have to move away from the Renault if they're
Yeah, just make sure you're not hitting the Renauds.
Like summoners suffering here. Every time he's like, wait, I can't use my spells?
It's time to sacrifice your DPS for prog.
Yeah. Remember phrase wisdom?
Oh, they actually go off the scene.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a slight delay between these. There's like.
Nice AoE.
You did this to yourself, Laura.
Frey has
I'm seaside.
I'm gonna hide away from the Renaud so that I don't get hit by that voice as well.
Okay, nobody attack them at all, nobody attack them at all. Make sure you're not hitting them with
not
anything. Okay, it died to maybe the fireball.
Oh,
yeah, the
my
fireball.
No,
Oh, look away,
it's
away.
petrification resistance now.
Oh, right, the second Renaud did not die to
it's the
petrification.
Okay, so he didn't die to petrifaction.
We gotta kill this Death Dancer. Death Dancer's up.
Holy.
I have cursed voice. That means somebody has cursed
Oh my
Streak,
god, the
don't they?
Renaud has cursed voice.
Oh, are you fucking with me? Bruh.
What the?
Bruh.
Whoops.
Look at it.
Yeah, I see it having cursed voice. I saw it doing it.
Okay,
this
okay.
time.
Can we now have the same person kite both Renauds?
Oh, we need a second one.
Oh no.
And that way we can lure the Renault exactly where we want them. The other 6 people can be in designated club positions.
So.
Who's the most mobile after Newbie?
Me.
I mean.
But also.
If we're having healers do the voice, we probably don't want them also like running around the
Hating a Renaud, yeah.
I mean, I have my physical ranged phase for 30 seconds.
But you gotta be doing this the whole fight, Quaff.
Yeah.
Maybe I should definitely just level machinist for this one. Me too.
So, like, in general, even if I kite both of them, they will be facing outside, is the thing, right? Because, like, I'm obviously not going into the center. I'm not a great person, right? I can place it.
So, is it correct that there was one cursed shriek when it came out?
I only saw it on one person, but it was a rather hectic moment.
So in that case, we would be free to kill, to test this idea, we would be free to kill one Renaud and simply use the other one, right?
So we petrify both, kill one, leave the other alive.
So let's try a very simple Renaud kiting method. Let's say we get a Renaud over in this cardinal. We are going to kite him here, and then we are going to kite him here. So clockwise. Okay.
Always kite the Renauds clockwise.
And we only need to make 2 movements. One here, and one over by 3. Clockwise. And the Renaud priority.
The Renaults will not be exactly on there. I think it's like almost impossible to get them exactly like
the Renaud priority. Newbie will get the one that is clockwise from where Melusine is facing. I will get the one that is counterclockwise from where Melusine is facing. Okay. Let's try it.
I'll try to stand across the Renaud. Actually, no. Why don't we just divvy up like north south the arena, right? Because they always spawn 180 degrees cross, right?
They're not going to do anything bad, people, as they cross the middle of the arena.
The only
No, it looks like once they're tethered.
What about AoEs and stuff? I mean, yeah, let's try that. Sure, let's try that. Sure.
Yeah, like I've had Renaud walk literally over me, and as long as they're not tethered to me, they don't attack me.
Sure.
Hold on, so who is getting the other one?
Right.
Yeah. In that case, we need 2 people petrified.
Yes, that is correct.
Yes, because they're not going to be close to each other anymore.
DPS.
DPS
Yeah.
Yeah.
which makes sense.
DPS. Yeah, healers, DPS do DPSs.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah,
Oh boy.
the DPS can get newbies and the healer can get frames. So
Yeah. Remember, I will always try to move the Melusine to north or south, and I'll call out which one it is. I mean,
we should just force to see if it's even
yeah.
possible to do it away.
And also, just we'll be looking out to see where you are, so that we can do this right. Because, yeah, boy.
Just pay attention. If you're DPS, just pay attention if you get cursed voice. Be ready to react. I mean, it's like an 8-second cooldown time.
Yeah, you have enough time to get in
so.
position. Cursed voice. I have it. Why must I be cursed so? Oh, that's a big circle blade.
Okay, sorry.
We get both back to then? Who used to getting both? Cursed voice?
No, wait.
Yeah. Sorry.
He's dead.
Necrons. Let's wipe.
Oh,
Sorry. I'm like I literally just botted that.
Yeah.
no worries.
But
So if it's
What
north
if we just-
south, right, then I should be
north, because you're 0 degrees counterclockwise from Melusine.
north.
North being where Melusine is
So
looking
the
at.
first one I picked up was the correct one. Yeah.
Yeah, the first one. So how about we just rotate them 90 degrees? We rotate them
Wait, what?
clockwise. I rotate them counterclockwise, and we get them in the same spot. And then only one person needs to shriek. The healer.
Wait, so long as I'm on this half of the arena, right? It's
No.
get the
Exact
south,
positions. Exact
What?
positions. I will get counterclockwise, you will get clockwise. We don't want to be flexing around.
Why?
That's harder to execute.
I don't understand what's harder about I get the south one and you get the north one and then stuff on our side.
Because it can spawn on any cardinal and a cardinal.
I understand that. That's why we divided it in half, except for the ambiguous north and south.
Do they really always spawn opposite from each other?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right, because then you only have to look at a specific, like a specific set of positions, right? Instead of having to do clockwise or counterclockwise, right? Like there's, like it's entirely deterministic. It's not dependent on what.
You'll get north to southeast. I'll get south to northwest. South to northwest.
Sorry, when you say north, do you mean north on the map
Well,
or
C.
north?
C. You get C to B. You'll get C to B.
Can we not use the words north and south?
What do you want me to use?
Anything but
Up?
that.
Okay, you'll get up to down right. Up to down right. I'll get down to top left.
Come back. What things have we decided?
And then
Okay,
once we
so-
pick him up, you'll rotate yours 90 degrees clockwise. I'll rotate mine 90 degrees counterclockwise so they end up in the same spot, right? Right?
So for example, if they were up and bottom, then you would go to the left and end up right here.
Yeah. Okay. But that would mean that they'd be in a different position every single time.
Yeah, but theoretically they would be
But
in
we
one
get to
position
call,
at
but we
least.
get to call it out, and is the healer voice the one that goes out first?
I don't
I don't actually know.
We're so close together to like not be like we can't actually like.
So if you get a Renault that's where Melusine is right now, you'll put your Renault here on right.
On the right.
And I'll put mine there as well.
At 3 o'clock. Okay.
3 o'clock. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Wait,
let's try this
what's
out.
the threat now?
It's fine.
The strat is
You don't have to
healer
worry about it.
Freak. Yeah, the Renaults.
One of the issues with this is that the cone will have to dodge both kiters who will be nearby because they've just kited to that spot.
Yeah.
So the healer's getting both now?
No,
Yeah.
they're each getting one. I think, right?
No, I mean the healer's petrifying both.
Oh, yeah.
Spot, yes, I-
Yeah.
So once again, yes, I should not be trying to petrify it. Okay.
It looks like there the healer voice was the first one to go off.
Oh, I'm dead.
So is Quaff.
Wait, is that mine?
No, the
We can't recover this.
one down is mine. That's why.
I guess newbie can do this 90 degrees thing. Oh, I was cursed.
Oh?
Well,
I think we're all cursed right now.
so yes, you're all right. It's 12 o'clock.
Melusine has cursed our souls.
Yep.
Well, I think just pre-move into my spot and then just never have to move from there ever. Until mobility forces me.
The Renault sort of attacks frame 1.
Yeah, they do. Do not be right on top of them. Awesome.
Paul.
They interrupted my first spell.
Okay, that time my cursed voice went off before the healers, so I think it's just random.
Fortunate, of course. So that's going over there.
At the time.
First voice is up now.
Voice on Frey.
So Frey will just take care of it.
I'll get them.
We have them both.
But they moved a little bit faster than I thought they would.
Answer.
Petrifaction. I...
Nice.
I home ganged.
Are these new Renads ready? Or
I have Cursed Shriek. Hide behind me, guys.
Yeah, try to
I
hide
can't. We're trying to
behind.
hide behind this thing. Yeah. Just gonna hide behind this. See what happens. All right. Did anybody get anything?
I lived, yeah.
All right. So if I hide behind, okay. Cool. Yeah. So the Cursed Shriek person can just go behind the Renauds, and everybody else will survive that mechanic.
Also, numbers. With all due respect, do not try these again. One of the petrified.
You know what?
Sorry, numbers. My voice was going out as you were like crossing through to melee the death dance too.
Oh. I didn't get petrified by it.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like sometimes I've been in the AoE of a thing, but it doesn't. I guess that's just server shenanigans. The animation isn't what petrifies you.
Why'd you get backflips? While jumping?
Yeah.
All right.
Ninja can always flip jump. They get the cooler
So
jump.
we seem to have found a solution in principle to the shrieks.
Yeah.
The question is whether or not we can execute that one.
Yeah, R.I.P. me.
Yeah, so the person with the shriek just goes behind the Renauds. Everybody else stays where they are.
Here.
Oh,
Are we wiping then, or?
Yeah. You think we can do this with one heal?
Definitely not.
Petrify as many people as possible.
Oh, right.
I'm gonna make sure I hit
ran
top
out on
DPS
instinct.
before I die. Oh no, there's a Renaud on me. This isn't happening no more. I'm dead. Go off in this godlike level early burst.
So it seems like there's like a second pair of two Renauds, and we get voices. There doesn't seem to be enough time to actually like corral them and petrify them, like when in time for that voice.
Those I think just have to be kited out for a bit longer.
I mean, I was able to get to one and stone it, but I mean, they would not have had time to like move themselves together, but like individually.
Wait, it's right here.
What am I doing here? I didn't move here.
Oh, we pulled.
We do have a solution. We just don't know if we can execute it because it's painful. Circle of flames. Rippin' newbie.
Okay.
Oh, did I hear you back?
No. I shouldn't have.
So healer will get this. Praise me that he can do it. Yeah. Okay. I have not been petrified. Wow.
Yeah, I don't know.
I was in that for sure.
Sometimes.
I don't even know what that was, but I was in it. Just
Oh,
sent
boy.
it out.
Oh,
I-
I
And die to this thing. Holy.
forget every time I do this.
Back in my spot. There's voice. Alrighty, person with the shriek, go behind the petrified Renauds.
Freak is going out now. It's on HGR.
Oh, there's a Renaud
Oh,
on me. I'm
I
dead.
killed Chill. Spot.
Wait, was that a second shriek?
There was only one.
Mhm.
Okay, so Shriek 1 will have to go behind Renault 1. Renault 2, the healer boys comes out 4 seconds after the Renault gets picked. Okay.
Also, I think we need to murder the Renaults after Strict goes off, because I remember seeing like 55 seconds left on their debuff or whatever after they initially got petrified, so they're gonna...
Yeah, they probably have the same
unpetrify.
debuff that we do. So kill them and try to freeze the next group.
That should be no problem.
Yeah. Sorry, Fred, the reason why I'm over here is because this is like where my Renaults are. Do you want to swap HDR?
One sec. The Renaults, if untouched, seem to just move forward, right?
If untouched, I don't.
That's what they seem to be doing. So we can wait a little bit and then tag them on the movement where we need them to be. So, how about this newbie? When Milestone casts Curt Voice for the second time, you will hit both Renaults. And you will bring them 90 degrees from where they spawned, right?
Well, there's two 90 degrees that from where they spawn.
Clockwise from the... Clockwise from Milestone.
Clockwise from Melis.
Milestone's facing.
Sorry, I'm trying to do the mental logic.
So for example, if they spawned on the left and right, you would go to the up part beyond C.
Yep.
Or if
If
they were
up
at
and down, you will
if
go
they were at
right.
11 and 5, then you would go to 2.
Tag him the moment Milestone casts the second Kurt's voice. Let's pull. We good?
Yeah. Sorry, I'm just mentally visualizing this.
Everything will make sense in context, maybe.
Hopefully.
Everything should make sense out of context. If you aren't picky about the words you used.
Words we use give us power.
True. Words are power.
First voice.
Oh no.
How did I not get
Timings are
first in there?
different, right?
Somebody get petrified there?
I should have, but I
sure
didn't.
Okay, don't pick this up yet. Wait until she casts Kurt's voice.
I'm petrified.
Oh,
Now
do
I'm
that.
dead.
Okay, that's
They're killing people.
I got him.
yeah,
Don't
there's
forget
what we
one.
do here. And now the healer will zap. Yeah, this works out.
Oh, so if I'm not facing when Chris' voice happens, it's fine. Which is the strangest thing I've ever seen. Yeah, if you're facing away from the person who Chris voices you, you don't get affected by it.
But it's a voice, not a look.
Yeah.
Look off. I can't explain what that works, but Frey definitely just hit me with that, and I just didn't get petrified because I was facing away from him.
I actually kind of doubt that based on the. I'm siding with Quaff is what I'm trying to say.
Holy base.
I mean, I don't know. Frey, can you check the recording to make sure that was exactly what happened?
I think it would be easier just to pull and test it.
Yeah. We'd rather test it.
Fair.
Well, it is indeed faster to check the recording, but
We're all here now.
let me get up here.
Oh, we're...
Okay, so Null face toward Ningen and Ningen face
Yep.
away.
I'm just gonna face this way.
Alright, newbie, look at me.
Yeah, didn't do... Oh, no, don't look first.
I was looking away and I got.
No, I
Alright,
just
there we
missed
go.
it with my Kurt's voice last point. I
Immediate
turned towards the
disappointment.
Renaults.
It's probably just server shenanigans.
Yeah, it might have been too much shenanigans.
I just got hit by a Renault.
Yeah, are we good with leaving the Renaults untouched until she casts Kurt's voice?
That's how HDR died.
I don't think we were because it clipped me like right before the voice came
Yeah.
out.
Yeah, like
Which I
also
would if I want-
there's a configuration where it like spawns on Quaff and then he gets instigated. So like I think they're just too close.
But if the Renaud is in range of someone, they will auto attack them even if they're not tethered.
Correct.
I'm not sure if that's true.
So how
I
do
think
you
it's just
attack?
that they move fast enough and have high enough range that they would get close enough to auto attack someone before others.
I think they pick their closest target to hit real quick, unless they're tethered to somebody.
Yeah, there is some leeway over it. Like I think there's like 1.5 GCD leeway.
Yeah, you have like 5 seconds, but they'll hit people before the cursed voice pass.
Yeah.
Can you ping pong them?
No.
I think once they're tethered, they're just permanently tethered. Because I was hitting one that was tethered to somebody and it didn't do anything.
Yeah. The tether can't be changed once the tether is made, unless the person dies.
Yeah, one Lincoln. Careful.
I'm
Just
turning
accept
away
your
from
death.
Damn,
Oh
I
my
got
goodness.
fast. I accept my fate. I was
You
taunting-
didn't-
I was
You didn't
taunting
accept
the-
your fate, you ran away.
I accepted my fate after I was dead.
Well, then I think the easiest way to do this then would still have two people pick up the Renauds. And we bait them opposite where they are for a little bit, and then we go to the 90 degrees to make a meet up.
What's
The
up?
healer then would come in and shriek or her voice.
We like on the run that failed, they were only a little like across each other, and then they're like a little bit off center, right? Like
Well, how long do you expect this fight to take? If it's 4 hours, you can go and wing it. If it's 20 hours, you probably have an exact strat. Because if you pick both up, you can't bait them 90 degrees without you dying. Unless you pick one up, you bait him opposite, then you wait a little bit, you pick the other up.
I have a bunny on my head.
Nice.
oh no, fuck.
Okay, well,
I have to enter the center if I want to bait them away from the clockwise.
right.
Uh,
Understandable. But you have to, I'll probably go further in, because I think it hit you and then hit me right after.
oh well, that was a mistake.
I'm wondering if we gain more than we lose by having Melusine in the middle of the arena.
Lose more than we gain, or gain more than we lose?
Well, either way, I'm wondering about it.
Why are we moving?
Either way,
again?
I am wondering.
Because you asked us to move her to the middle.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out why.
But because the Renaults could like spawn on somebody from the
Yeah.
outside.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
right.
but if you guys are picking them up immediately, they don't move immediately, so if you get the tether immediately, it doesn't matter.
Well, the thing is, that could be right on top of the clock.
It's okay. I'll press one. I can do that.
Oh yeah, the problem was Quaff's AoE was hitting them, yeah.
It's fine. I can just press one.
I mean, didn't we just determine that it doesn't matter if he hits them or not? It'll hit the closest person if they're not grabbed.
Well,
Oh,
no,
they
if
still
the-
take a second to
Yeah,
react,
but
which
if
would
Quaff's
be enough
the first
time to
one
get
to hit them
feathered.
with the AoE, that means that he might get the tether instead, and then they'll hit him first. Is the problem.
You
You
only need.
spawn at the same timing, correct? So if
Yeah, it's always circle blade. For the first set, I don't know when.
So I guess Quaff just has to like work out delaying his AoE in the rotation for like 1 GCD, because then 1 GCD is enough for newbie to get them.
Okay, if we're moving them over to 3 o'clock, right? Frey, I think we need to flip flop our Renault responsibilities, unless we want both of them on you again. In which case, I'll just get
Well, I think if we have, I think the group Shuriken and the group Baiting cannot be the same group. They're not. So more need a DPS to pick it up, unless like Navy.
Wait, sorry, I don't understand.
Because I can't trick the Reynolds if I'm picking them up.
Yeah.
You can't trick the Reynolds.
You can't cursed voice their nods.
Oh.
All I mean is if you have their aggro, you can't be the one to also voice them to petrify them.
Wait, why not?
You technically can, but like you have to manage the positioning really well to not also hit any of the party members, right?
And
like,
then also not get hit yourself.
I can, it's just not
It seems
good.
massively harder to do both.
Okay.
So either we can have one person get them to a consistent spot every time, or we just need 2 people to DPS.
What, to be always shrieking them? Or, sorry, voicing them?
No, to pick them up and get them to a consistent spot. So in the first spawn, so they spawn north and south, and we need to get them east. One person cannot do that because the person would go east and they would get hammered.
Yes.
So the question is there another consistent spot we can get them to?
The thing is that I can't even go east if that's like a position because if fires will happen, right?
Circle of Flame.
Like,
How many seconds long is your binding roll action?
that's we can't do. But if you want to know, then it's 10 seconds.
Well, the thing is, we used to have CC back then.
I can.
That we don't have now.
Yeah, but the CC
Shadow
doesn't work on
bind.
the Renault, right?
Yeah.
Like, they just sort of, like, become more enraged if you try to CC them. I don't think this, like, that we don't want to CC them. I think they're not capable of being CC'd.
I think they do get CC'd, but afterwards they like sprint and they're permanently.
If that is true, if it is 10 seconds long, if you simply time it like a little before the
You get petrified.
We can if you had both, you could for example bind the closer one like 10 seconds before it's supposed to be petrified, then guide the farther one so that it's on top of the closer one and have them like stacked up.
Why do we want them stacked up again? I don't remember.
So they're easier to petrify them both
Oh, okay.
in one hit.
We just want something that is exact, and we don't have to win. They don't need to be stacked up, but there needs to be some exact
They need to be
step-by-step
relatively
method.
close, yeah.
Right. If we have a marker that we want them on, and then we bind the first one on the marker, then it shouldn't be too hard. Now there's only one that's moving to guide that one also around the marker. And then,
We could have the tank do the cursed voice on them, and if it's null and he's main tanking at that point, we just tank swap.
What's the cooldown on the bind again?
30?
30 seconds? Okay, so we can do that for every wave of Renaults.
Yes.
So if we have Renaults here and here, you can position over here. And when the one at C,
Okay.
when the one at C is about to get close to you, you bind it. And 3 will get over there as well.
Right. So I'll probably be standing at like 2:30 or something like that. So I have something.
Yeah.
But what is the actual like algorithm here? Is it like 2 hours after the one that's like counterclockwise from me? Is that the algorithm for
1.5 hours.
1.5 hours, okay.
Yeah, you can do whatever you want, just be 1.5 hours. And you will bind the one closer.
I'm concerned about the viability of like, so say newbie draws one from where Melusine is to here, like to be able to position the other one, which spawns like where the party is here. Where does he stand to draw that Renaud and not get like got by this one, and also avoid the voice, or like have an out to get away when we need to voice them. He's kind of like trapping himself in a corner if they're both coming straight at him from like north-south or whatever.
Yeah. I think that's if the bind works, right? I think there's a way to do it, but I will have to take like 10
Yeah, I
pulls
mean,
to
like,
learn.
I don't know about this spine. It's highly speculative. I just think we should like investigate this before.
You want
I
to
think
test?
we
Yeah.
should- we should just pull
Yeah,
and
let's
try
pull
it
and
first.
test. So wait, are we still camping, tanking in the middle, or are we head back to our old 3 o'clock spot?
No, middle is good. Because they're not gonna spawn anywhere. If we choose a spot on the outside, we're gonna have to make different strats for where they're not spawn.
Oh yeah, that'll be far less consistent because you'll have to add exceptions depending on.
Yeah, like Rafflesia middle is the
Yeah.
Flecha edge.
Makes sense. Makes sense. And so this is back again to the healer being the one to do this, right? Oh, right.
Circle of flips. Sorry.
That's why I put.
Yeah.
No, Okay, so if I have an 8-second voice, I can regen the people from the first circle before I turn away, but if I have a 5-second voice, I can't do that. And if I have a 5-second voice and regen after I turn back, it doesn't regen them quite enough if they get the second one, so I have to like adjust.
Fuck, now I have to pass close to the healer after the fires, before the next set of fires comes up. Fuck me in the ass, okay.
No, like, it's just, like, I wanted to solve it with regen, because that's, like, pretty efficient, but it seems it can't take you up back to full in time, and if I have a short cursed voice, because I have to turn around.
Oh yeah, that's the other option, I guess. Other than leveling machinist, if it turns out we do absolutely need 2 DPS to do this, somebody can just be red mage. I could even unlock red mage
Why red mage?
because they have as much overall mobility. Like, yeah, they have to like stagger cast everything over and over again, but like they could probably do the baiting about as well as a.
That seems really dangerous.
There's no easy way out.
Full blade?
You do what you can.
I feel like Machinist would be.
Oh,
really good.
Out.
I died again.
That time, I'm pretty sure you were full.
What the fuck?
Can that thing kill you from full? Should only be doing like 3k, right? 3 something or something.
I thought, okay, maybe the shield, maybe a shield made me think you were full when you actually weren't. That's possible, because I just saw the bar was full.
I got 5,005 damage there
Wait.
from the circle of fire.
In that case, Melusine already must have had a damage up if it's 5,000.
Yeah, there's no survivor than a 5,000 for any of us except for a tank.
Oh yeah, she didn't have an amateur.
Oh, so then it probably wasn't your fault. Because yeah, they'll just kill from full.
It's like I hit her with my cursed wood.
Unfortunate.
Me and Frey aren't there.
Oh, countdown cancelled.
Yeah.
So we test the bind here.
That does bind. And...
Nice.
Okay.
Okay,
Damn it,
that
yeah.
worked. That worked.
Wonderful. That dancer on notification.
Don't move. Or look away. I cannot. I need to stop saying don't move.
Persuade you. Oh, I get it.
First streak on Quaff Quaff. You need to go to behind the Renaud.
Oh, that looks pretty similar.
They look similar, but they're not the exact same. And it looks like that everybody is safe from them. And we need to kill
You need
this
to
guy.
murder the Renaults afterwards.
Yeah, we do. We also have a death dancer we need to kill.
I don't think it's free. I think it's just the first streak person.
Oh yeah, since they're already on him. Yeah, like after the curse streak is done, then yeah, the person who had the curse streak quickly just smacks them down. It only takes one hit anyways.
Yeah, you should auto attack into that.
That time, yeah, and I got one auto attack which did not kill me. Then it was taken. Then I took damage from a tail slap. I'm not sure if I took damage from like Melusine's tail slap or from the ad's tail slap. So I want to look at the log real quick.
When you say ad, you mean the dancer?
Yeah.
No,
Yes.
that's it.
Quoth, remember the environmental storytelling you pointed out one time?
Yeah.
Look under the bridge. It leads into the arena.
Holy shit.
Based.
They're mass producing.
It looked like Melusine's tail slap hit me on my. I wasn't perfectly centered on. Like I
Let's bring
think
this
I
market
was
a
on my
little bit
marker, but probably.
back. Just wanna maintain some order, the fight is impossible to close.
Yeah, I think moving them back a little should be fine.
Yeah, I just
It
did.
hasn't been a consistent problem this month.
Okay, are we good? Does the binding strat work?
The
Wow.
bind did work.
And the timings actually work out exactly perfectly, by the way. What God gave her Frey.
God Gamer Frey.
Okay, then let's
out.
try to do that for every Renaud pair.
Oh boy, all 6 of them.
All 6 of them. I think you mean all 20 of them.
Wait, what?
I don't know how many we're gonna get. I'm not gonna get a lot though.
I mean, there's only 6 possible positions.
Oh, you mean positions that you mean not how many they'll spawn. Okay. I understand now.
Voice going out.
Shit. I have made a mistake. Oh sh.
Just wipe quick.
Sorry.
Alright. You have made a mistake.
It's okay, you have the very hard job.
Yeah.
No, that's not acceptable. I'm hungry right now. Holy shit.
Ruby is about to unlock his true power level.
I think I know the
Awkward
algorithm
waits.
for how to get in the right spot. What happened there was specifically I was away from them. I have to run between them to the spot and then paralyze them, or else it's too soon. Yeah.
Do you think the foot graze will be like long-term helpful, newbie?
Yes, the foot graze is definitely long-term helpful. Even if it isn't long-term helpful, it expands the range of positions that will result in success. Is the thing, right? Even if it doesn't become deterministic, whatever, right?
Okay.
Like the thing is that like there's a lot of places that I'm not allowed to go, and that's the problem, right? Like the fireballs will.
Yeah. I definitely also need like lots of experience. It's like petrifying too.
Your petrifies have been fun, other than the time you murdered me.
They all seem really close on my end, hitting someone.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like threading a needle, isn't it? I got cursed voice this time. Very sad. Should look away.
Oh, I messed up.
Oh, sick. I'm
Holy.
That's perform the wipe.
Perform the wipe maneuver.
Where?
This poll was sponsored by Toilet Paper Company.
Oh, Brian, are you saying you're very charming?
Interesting.
Yeah.
Newbie has been ejected from the spaceship. Newbie was the imposter.
Oh
One thing to pay attention to is that cursed voice. It seems like it can have 5 or 8 seconds left on it randomly.
Yes.
Like, which one you got?
This is just
played it.
Or is it any time between 5 and 8? I feel like I've seen like every number in between, but I may be wrong.
I think it's binary. I've always seen one go off and then 2 more.
Let's see. I have the 8-second one. Feels 8 seconds, man. Grenades are up.
Where is Wilson going?
Brain choice melting.
Oh, fuck.
Uh-oh.
That is what.
Sorry. Ugh.
Actually, I guess we have more pulls in this lockout than I thought.
What was the killing blow on you there, newbie?
Renault.
Okay.
Yeah, this was me trying to figure out how to consistently get them into position. Right, I do have to thread the needle with them in position. I think I ran in too early. Yeah.
Sorry, I tried.
Every single time.
I tried recentering Melisandre. I may have picked it bad.
So you need to like cross through the center to get to your like target point.
In order
Is
to
that-
get to the 1.5 hours thing.
I see.
Right. I think it doesn't matter what like thing I do. No matter what, I have to like at some point cross over if I'm solo. Yeah.
I think as long as you start in the outer ring, you at most will need to rotate 90 degrees, right? To get within 1.5 hours of one of them.
The problem isn't getting to 1.5 hours. The problem is being there when the voices go off.
As you are
So-
8 seconds.
Yep.
They're over here.
Where's the other one? Might have missed one. No, I got him.
No, move, look away, look away.
Having Death Dancer.
Kill Death Dancer.
Okay, the Renaults are both frozen. One froze due to petrifaction.
One of them's
Only
dead.
autoed one.
Dead.
I'm getting smacked. I'm dead. That Death Dancer hits.
Well, what if to make the super consistent, we always had the person with the 5-second voice do it?
It seems this 5-second ways to it.
Yeah, that seems reasonable. You can look at your number on your own.
Did
debuff.
I hit you, newbie?
No, you missed a Renaud,
No.
and a Renaud smacked him.
Yeah.
Alright,
So it's not
Or-
possible for all people to have a 7-second or 8-second voice?
I think only
So-
one person has ever had the 5, and then 2 people with 8. Like,
Yeah.
Renaud 2
Right.
did get petrified by Melusnine's attack. Yeah.
But the
So-
problem is that if it gets petrified by petrifaction, it's facing inside towards Melusine.
Oh, never mind. There's always. I see one poll where 3 voices were 8 seconds.
Well, what is the Renaud facing
I
that?
saw later on that the Renaud gets cursed voice when it's petrified, so it actually
Yeah.
used.
Oh,
that-
right.
It's-
Yeah.
Forgot about that.
Yep. That is also why it has to they have to be facing away.
Well, technically, you wouldn't want them facing like straight out because that's where the person with Shriek needs to hide.
we should either do
In
one last pull
fact,
now,
the cursed
or we
voice
should
seems to
reset.
have a random timer from 5 to 8.
Yeah, I thought it was a range. I didn't think.
It can be 5, 6, 7, or 8.
You're right.
Jesus Christ.
But that's some real pseudo RNG. This was the part of it where he was like, "Why did I do this?
Why pseudo?
Why would you do this?"
Why pseudo people? Why?
Well, I mean,
Yeah,
it's just stupid.
No, it's fine. I'm sure there's a reason for it. It just makes my life harder. Oh fuck.
Oh,
I was stoned.
Hey.
I'll just not res.
I think we're all hit.
I still need to practice like hurting these people.
Damn. My regen wore off just before I died. This.
Okay. That. Getting it to 130 away is very hard for a.
And I'm beginning to think that we're not going to be able to get a consistent strat because the cursed voice timing is completely random. From 5 to 8.
So like, there's plenty of wriggle room, over the time span of seconds for me to get them to approximately the same spot, right? Like, the bind itself is 10 seconds, right? And like, it takes about like 3 seconds for it to walk, let's say, a quarter of arena over to me, and that's like definitely enough time for someone to get it, right?
I think one of them can be consistent, and the other one will be within like some tolerance, but it might be like to be okay.
Yeah. Also, even if we don't get it, like there's we can try to ask for the other like voices to try to get it. Well, no, that's risky.
Right. Has there ever been a cursed voice where nobody had 8 seconds? Is there always at least one person with 8?
Let's pull and we'll see after the pull.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a good idea. We should play full first.
This time I won't go to 1.5 hours. I'll just call out where I am.
Go for it. I'm beginning to abandon the idea of a consistent strat.
I have one potential solution, though. I don't know if it's going to work or not. It will depend on if there's always at least one person with 8. Then we can use our number priority system again.
I
I
had
had 9
them.
seconds.
9.
9? Bullshit.
Jesus Christ.
Like, I'm gonna give up on that then.
Oh shit.
Renaud's are here. I have been Circle of Flames.
Yeah, voice. 5.
I'm at 2 o'clock. I'm at 2 o'clock.
They
I
both
got him.
been there. Yep.
Oh. Well, you sure got them.
No, did you get you too, newbie?
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Alright.
Poor man.
Having got dance
Away.
here. Avoided the buff. Whoops, that tail swipe has a massive range.
Sure does.
Unfortunate.
Recon. Oh, newbie can't even.
Oh fuck! I have shriek. I'm shriek.
He's petrified. He can't do anything about it.
No, I.
Oh, you're rest.
This fight is incredible trash.
So it seems the ad does like about double the damage of Melusine, like per hit.
It
So auto
had
tags are double.
That one, it didn't even have the buff that time.
Yikes.
So when Renaud spawned right on top of Newbie, he said, "Oh shit." I had just like the most acute sense of deja vu I've ever had in my life of that exact same scenario going through normal. I was transported in time. It was a really weird feeling.
Nice.
How long is it ago that you guys did normal?
2 or 3 years.
3.
Nice.
I think it does a lot about the fight, but
Shadowbringer,
it's
so it
still,
was 2018.
In normal, there is one Renaud at the time. The Renaud does not get Cursed Voice. The ad does not hit as hard. The Circles of Flame don't hit as hard. Yeah.
Oh, there's reasonable.
Oh,
push
yeah, and
and
if you mess up and petrify a teammate, that's 5 seconds. Like, you...
Oh,
I mean, to point out that still oftentimes resulted in a wipe because like fires oftentimes happen after voices or whatever.
Yeah.
Or circle blades, right? That's not necessarily like reaction, but yeah. Anyway, I need to go eat. I'm lacking the calories.
Sounds good.
We should probably spend this time making strategies anyway, because
Yeah.
what the fuck?
So,
Yeah. So I was gonna say, phrase.
I found one pole without an 8, so
Oh well, all right then. I can't consistently make this happen.
this might just be completely random.
I do think though the earlier positioning with the arc around Melusine at the edge and giving UB like
The rest of the
more
arena.
space makes that mechanic easier.
And then it would just always be the healer like running out to go get them both.
And if maybe has that much space, we could probably like always put one remote, like even like on the same like marker.
Well, so the other thing I'm thinking about is, so if we tank Melusine at the edge, right? That gives a lot more room for where the Renauds have to be. Like normally, right? We want the Renauds kind of start skirting the edge so that the person with a curse streak goes behind them and they don't hit anybody. But if we're tanking Melusine at the edge, the Renauds could be in the center of the arena, and that would still moving behind them would make sure nobody else gets hit. Not that he should be at the center, but like Newbie could put them there if he needs to or whatever, right? This will, of course, mean Quaff has to suffer the AoE, no AoE times, but
Feels like
It is like better for like people pressing buttons and stuff, I guess.
well, the DPS doesn't matter, right? That is the golden rule. So we should think about how to make this the most consistently getting the Renauds cursed, and without anybody else getting cursed. The other thing, right, is if we tank mostly at the edge and we put the Renauds anywhere else in the arena, like Newbie has a lot more space to get out of the line of sight of whoever's cursing the Renauds.
Well, with the arc, if like the random people who have voices who just need it, take them out. Like right now, the clock positions, we have a natural way to get rid of those, just like point out. But
Yes.
with the arc, it's not as natural.
Yes, with the corner, basically, then if you have the curse, we kind of have to like move into the edge of the arena, kind of, which is not natural. But I don't think it's too hard to adjust to. Like we were doing it before, right? Like if you get the voice, you just kind of run into the edge. Fireballs come to the Renauds. Yes, they do. That's true.
They kill like petrified Renauds.
Yeah, they kill petrified Renauds.
Unpetrified Renauds.
I guess the question is if Newbie would have an easier time moving them away from the rest of us if we're all in one edge, or if he has an easier time if we're on the center. Because yeah, that just the main thing there is Newbie has to move them away from the party so that there's like nobody who can like accidentally clip them with the fireball once they're petrified. Yeah, before petrification, nothing. It doesn't even do any damage to them. I mean, I think it does damage to them, but they have like 5 million health or some shit. I'm sorry, Frey. The consistency is no longer possible. Or not the consistency, but the, I guess, choreographed strat.
What does System 1 mean in this context?
Instinct versus, like, learned behavior, I believe.
Oh.
I guess when Newbie returns, that's the best thing to ask him is he going to have an easier time moving them around if we're all in one edge or if we're all in the center? So I think that will determine where we want to tank the boss.
at the very least, if I do my rotation very quickly at the start, I can summon Titan before the Renaud spawn, so that will never happen. At least.
It also always just switch back to red mage. Really.
Okay, I need the res. I'm kind of scared now of swapping out a summoner, because if I lose the res, then I'll keep instinctually trying to heal people, but I can't.
You can't. That makes sense. Yeah.
I'll have to change my muscle memory. Like it's like an instinctual thing. I don't know if a black mage would understand. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course. I'm just too busy pressing the damage buttons. Out of curiosity, does that mean you're not gonna red mage for 60 either?
Probably not. I mean,
You're not gonna have the res, but you will have Vercure, which I'm actually not sure if on a DPS the res is better than just having infinite access to Virtuer. Probably the res is better, but
Yeah, I kind of don't want to like bother like the healers either by like constantly uprooting the priority for rezzing, which is very sacred as I've found. Maybe I'll get bored and want to swap it around. We'll see.
It's not a huge deal.
Alright, it's time to forego a melee DPS and have me play range, so we have backup Renault pullers, alright?
sounds good. Or range DPS.
Say a range DPS, we could have binds on every wave.
Could have to what?
We could bind both or no. It's like in the same spot. Like if we have 2 range DPS.
That's a good point. Is it time I go unlock Dancer right now and then I learn the rotation in 5 minutes?
Other classes did have binds too, like before the
Yes,
like
they
CC
did.
removal of 2000, whatever.
Yes. This was another time that Black Mage used to be more useful because Blizzard 2 could just literally full heavy the Renaud so they didn't move. And since Blizzard 2 was AoE, you didn't even need to use multiple spells for that.
Yeah, what I'm saying is I don't feel that like getting 2 binds would be like cheesy because like
No.
we'll be able to do this in Realm Reborn and Rage.
There is infinitely less CC on pretty much every class now than there was before because they've designed fights around you not CCing things. The only things that we didn't have back then that we have now are like the more mobility / and avoiding knockback powers, such as Shorecast and Rescue. Garden needs unlock machinist. Might have to make the rotations. I think I want to play Dancer.
Good thing is that like Melusine's like single target damage on Null is not too bad. Like it's very like chill compared to like Religion's damage. I guess because there's all this other stuff going on.
Yeah. In terms of like actual required damage that we have to take during the fight, it seems to be almost all single target, right? I haven't seen any raid wides yet.
There hasn't been a generic like raid wide AoE.
And there hasn't even been like anything that does like raid wide damage if failed. Like it's usually just like there's a circle of flames and then there's the auto attacks and the tank buster. I think that's, and then of course when the Death Dancer comes out, that's doing its own single target damage.
I don't know what was up with those 3 Death Dancers. That's absolutely impossible.
Imagine getting 3 Death Dancers. Those things have a lot of health too. I was like hitting them and I was like, I'm not doing that much percent damage to them. It's gonna take like concentrated DPS to bring down.
I wonder if it's like a particular health window for Melusine that summons them and you're supposed to like push her past it like before she puts another one? I don't know.
But does that mean you're not supposed to be hitting them? You're supposed to be hitting Melusine over and over again while they're out?
No, I would think you're supposed to hit the ad, so I don't know. I'm confused.
Well, we should try hitting them first and see what happens. It's like it's also possible like maybe us dying summons more. I don't know.
Yeah, who knows?
It definitely was like, oh yeah, more just kept on coming because nothing was being done to the first one, but
I guess multiple would be doable if we always kill like one of them before the next one comes out, but it was bad.
Hey, I won the slices right.
Nice.
Hell yeah. Yo, Jimbo ain't shit.
Damn right.
That's what I'm trying to think of all my potential options here. There's always a Renard, not a Nelson.
diagram I was drawing. It's bad.
I see.
Hello.
Welcome back. How was your food?
It was delicious.
I see.
Welcome back, Newbie.
Yeah, so
So, has Frey finished giving me a tongue lashing? Oh boy.
Frey has gone to master his System 1 abilities.
He's given. I'm not to tell you he's made. It goes through the System 1.
Oh
But I wanted to ask you something, newbie.
no. What?
Would it be easier for you to kite the Renards if we tanked Melusine in the middle, or if we tanked Melusine at the edge where we were doing it before? Like, which gives you more space to work with?
I mean, basically, on the edge, because then I don't have to run through the middle. Like, I don't have to, like, change the timings,
Yeah.
right? Because, like the fires go out,
Mm-hmm.
right? So, like, I have to time it so that I don't run through the middle when the fires are happening, right?
But if it's on the edge, you don't have to do that timing anymore?
Yeah. The edge presents other difficulties.
Such as? I was wondering if they could be mitigated or not.
Shrieks. Like, if I end up, like, let's say dragging them all the way to opposite sides of the arena, and the shriek has to, like, and to point out, if I'm not forced into dragging them at that location, then it's basically just as bad. said before, right? Because
Yeah.
like I need to like kite them around, but I
Yeah,
can't
yeah.
just like lead them directly to a location. Is the main problem here, right? Like,
So what I was saying is, it's like, so like we picked a straight location before, right? Because we were like all trying to move from the center, right? But if we're tanking mostly at the edge, that means the healer there's like one direction they have to turn back to, right? Right. They're like there's no. What? Yeah, and they have to do it so that you're on the way, but like because you have the whole rest of the arena to move around in, is that easier or harder for you to get out of the way?
It might be harder.
Harder. Okay.
Because the arena's circular.
Yes.
Right. Like that actually fucks. That actually like limits like the places that the Renaults can go. Right. Because like I can't like exactly have them rim around the edge.
Yes. Okay. So then middle is probably the better place to keep tanking Melusine.
Yeah. Like Anyway, like unlike Frey, I think there might be a deterministic algorithm. It's just 1.5 hours is not the right number. Yeah.
You want to try it at 2? Or is 1 better than 2?
I don't know. I don't know what makes it easier.
I guess we can try different configurations.
Yeah. Like I'm just going to experiment.
Yeah, that sounds probably fine. It's also like it's not like the cursed voices have static timers on them anyway, so
No, I'm not even thinking about curse voices or whatever. I'm just thinking about how do I stay alive and have them be on the edges, right? Together.
that makes sense. Yeah.
That's like way harder than anything to do with curse voices. Because like, I mean, it's not as if it's gonna be hard to aim your curse voice at them, right? Just just target them and move and then press that ability.
Well, I'm just worried about aiming it such that they target them, but you can still get out of it.
I have to be like pretty far away, unless like they're across the arena from me. Right? There's no way it tags me.
Gotcha.
Right?
Gotcha. Okay. So I guess the basic strategy for now is the same thing we've been doing, but try and get enough practice in that we can like figure out a different, better version.
Yeah. 1.5 is very fun.
Yeah. So let's try not 1.5 and see what happens.
It'll like feels massively harder to me, but
Is it harder for you as you like to also hit them with the cursed voice? ECR or?
I think so. Yeah, I was thinking if we like, I mean, I think newbie has like the final call on this, but I was just thinking if we were all north,
Duty
then,
pop.
like, we could aim to have the Renaults like south every time, like just always go around there to prefer them.
Well, if they spawn on the south, right, then like the snare only lasts 10 seconds, so that's not quite.
Sorry, by north, do you mean map north, or do you mean like?
I mean where we tank the boss is north.
Okay, gotcha.
Well, we can't do that anyway because that's where the Lamia spawns.
Lamia Death Dancer, yeah.
Oh, is it too hard to pick it up? Like, yeah, I guess it would be. Okay.
Well, it'd be like annoying.
Yeah.
How hard it would be in practice.
I mean, if we tank them at like 3 o'clock, oh shit,
Sorry, I'm just because this is trash. So like, might as well clear this while we're talking strategy, since this is not like deep.
Yeah, I mean, we could do like what we were doing, so that isn't like a thing. But yeah,
we could try the.
I don't like. I think sticking with one thing is probably like good.
Right. I was just wondering which one is the better one we should stick with long term. Is the center or the edge more effective?
I didn't think the edge was a good idea either.
Oh my god, it was cancelled. You were not rewarded for your knowledge, Papalaka drop. Sorry.
When you
Well,
think
you
you
know,
kill
it
it
was,
before
it was
mechanics can happen.
the low risk play.
The principle of the matter, yeah.
Yes. Yeah, wait, so then do we want to try an edge, or do we want to stick to the center?
I do remember feeling that the edge was easier. But
So
like
try
it's
an
still
edge.
hard. It's still hard.
Well, it's always going to be hard. I'm just trying to figure out what easiest. Not easy,
I mean-
but easiest.
Yeah. To point out, and part of the reason why I guess I thought it was easy, quote unquote, is because like we weren't doing the shriek stuff yet. So-
Well, the person with the shriek can run away in time. They have enough seconds for that. They'll make it work. I'm confident of
Yeah,
that.
I don't think we need to cater to the convenience of the person who has Shriek. Like, they
There's
just
sprint
need it.
too. They can always just press sprint.
Yeah.
yeah,
I believe
Shriek
Shriek has,
takes
like-
10 seconds.
Yes.
It's like a long time.
10 seconds is more than enough time to move from one edge of the arena to the other, even if you've, like, just tanked a few enemies to petrify them somewhere else entirely, so, you know.
The strategy may in fact be like, get near the Renaud, wait until like it uses its cursed voice, and then get behind it. Like that
Yeah.
may need to be a
So I just poisoned Frey. I'm sorry.
Well,
I love
we're done
poison.
already. We're great at these ads now.
I'm not even looking on the screen, even.
Okay, we did this one in 3 minutes, and most of it was time spent talking strategy, so... Almost
Dying,
everything
Lincoln.
got wasted. I'm dying, it's okay.
Okay, so we want to tank it at 3 o'clock.
I believe so. Let me throw those weird waymarks out that, like...
If we do this, everyone needs a plans for like where they will like move and look if they get the voice.
I typically,
Because it's not as clean as-
when I'm like right here, I just tend to run to like right here. Just making sure I'm outside of range of everyone. Generally, I think you're fine aiming it to the side as long as you're sure that you're not pointing it towards anyone.
I think
Weird enough.
ultimately... Yeah, you just...
I
Oh,
can
wait,
probably
sorry.
adjust everyone else.
Like... Yeah, there should be, like, an outside-facing spot that can just, like, get you to the edge and not hit anybody else.
Yeah. Basically, just make sure you don't just like turn around because then you'll probably hit Nuvu.
Yeah. And because she always does the fires after the voices, all voices resolve, you have a couple of seconds to get back into your, like, actual spot, so you're not going to be overlapping with anybody else either.
Yeah.
Could be. Shall we try this?
Is the other edge formation viable, or would healer AoE ranges make it not work?
Wait, what do you mean by other edge?
The other
I
edge
think-
formation.
I think
He posted a pic.
I think the AOE would miss like the very northernmost or southernmost people.
Okay.
I think healers already said they're mostly doing single target because there aren't really any AoE attacks. But correct me if I'm wrong.
So one potential issue with the one Noel posted is like whichever of me or Chill isn't the one on the other side of the boss, like upright or downright from the big circle in this picture, would be hard to avoid like the tail slap and hold position.
Well, there's
I would
also
be
the
concerned
circle
When I'm,
blade.
like, yeah, I would be concerned that when I'm running out to do the petrifying of the Renaults, that like Melusine will hit me with tail slap, like this formation.
I see. Yeah, fair enough.
These,
That's-
where am I in this? These are different than before. Same general spot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see how this works out. Well, I have been
R.I.P.
stoned.
Unfortunate direction.
Indeed.
That was my fault. I wasn't quite in the raiding mindset yet.
Understandable.
Okay, I got top DPS because of that.
Well, yeah,
Hell
just
yeah.
kill everybody else, you will get top DPS. The ultimate sabotage. For numbers.
The assassination of. I'm going to 6 o'clock.
First voice.
First voice.
Sounds right.
Someone got this. I'm not playing.
Look away. Petrifaction soon. Grabbing the Lamia Death Dancer. I
Kill the
got
Death
Stone
Dancer.
Cursed somehow.
Damn, that's unfortunate. I guess, yep, that just tells me for 6k.
First voice.
Very unfortunate.
Not
Damn,
entirely
can't hear the
sure.
Death Dancer with Cursed Voice.
Yeah, if a Curse Voice is the Death Dancer's damage up is just, I think, way too impressive.
Wait, did that shriek at you, HDR? How far?
May have accidentally targeted one of the petrified things. I need to.
We're still
I need to
getting on that.
unbind. Yeah. Okay. Hold on. Let me just unbind tab.
I guess I tilted back toward the boss too much while targeting the Death Dancer and it petrified me. I don't know.
Unfortunate. We do have like a couple of seconds since we're now tanking the boss here again before the Death Dancer starts running at us, so.
Well, like, I didn't think I was facing the boss, so it's weird. I don't know. Maybe I'm just not
Yeah,
used
I
to the
guess from
angle.
your positioning, because like you're right here, right?
Yeah, I mean, I just ran straight towards it, and I
Yeah,
thought I
there's
was
no way you should be
facing that
facing the
way.
Death Dancer if, like, yeah, you should, like, if you're facing, yeah, yeah, if you're facing the Death Dancer, there's no way you're facing Melson. There we go, words.
Yeah, I don't know.
Feel that time.
First voice.
Oh,
What?
Sorry, I'm trying to manage my rotation so I don't hit the Renaud with my thing. So I'm kind of distracted. But I got it now. I got it now.
perfect.
Oh, I just saw your chat message, Frey. That would make sense then, I guess.
Yeah, it's really awkward.
Oh, does it
Like
snap
right after. Or is it
post?
right before?
It's after.
Fuck.
It is sometime after the cast bar that I don't understand.
Wonderful.
It might not be like a snapshot. It might be like a time slice that it checks your facing,
So you actually
like the
have
World
to
of
wait
Darkness boss.
Oh.
You have
so
to wait some
until
amount
the
of time. Yeah.
animation's on, yeah. Like you have to
Yeah.
completely wait for the animation to play out before you can
Respect
turn
that,
back.
Craig. This sucks.
Holy shit, sorry, I'm lagging out of my. Okay. Thank you.
Voice is going out.
Got one. I will be careful about it. Bomb doesn't have one.
Yeah, you made sure.
Yeah, I just wanted to check. You know, for posterity's sake. I mean, I guess if I have one cloth camp, I'll take this one DPS one.
Oh, going to 4 o'clock.
I have a little so nothing to worry about. Engineers got it.
I'm indecisive.
A cursed voice hit Melusine, so it's all over.
Grabbing the Death Dancer.
Here's the damage up.
Do you guys want to eat food? No one to eat food for this fight.
I rolled the rephrase this one.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. It is okay for us to be a little bit below survivability if I am playing, because I'm good, but I'm not playing this fight.
great envying my position right now.
Do I even have food?
If you want to have food for this fight, then go for it. So I'm not here.
Is food HP only, or what does food
If
do?
you already decided, like,
It will be HP only, we don't want to do more damage. Survivability is lower than in ARR because our tanks are essentially without tank stance. Back then you had a choice between survivability and damage on the tank stance. Also, the protect is gone.
I remember.
you're saying you're already like checked out for this fight. Like, does it even make sense to do this fight?
Maybe I have a duty to play this fight. This fight feels like an insult to the game. The developers agree, by the way.
They do, it's true. Specifically this one, not even the rest of second coil savage, just this one.
Hello, Renaud.
I don't know.
Happening to anyone?
No,
He's armed into a Renaud.
This is going out now.
First voice.
I got you.
I'm gonna try and drag. I have them both. Oh. Those. Much too late. They died.
Don't look at her.
Oh,
Death Dancer's out. We should probably try and kill it.
First voice.
doesn't look like it's happening.
Yeah.
Maybe I should try to like stun the Death Dancer. Will that do anything?
Might. We should try it. Anyone who has CC, try to use it. Right.
Well, I have a stun, so I can just like hit it. Oh, you mean Blur Sword? I'll try that next time. It does so much fucking damage. And getting it to not have a stack is like
Insane.
Yeah, sorry, I was dead until just before, so you weren't topped out.
yeah. You know, I guess maybe if we did tank the boss up, then it would be easy to make the Death Dancer not get the damage up.
So do we want to tank it to the north rather than the east?
Well, not right now,
But potentially. Add that to
Trade
our
off
specs.
the initial grab has less like time to react.
Voice going out.
First voice.
Nods appeared.
the boys, they're back in town.
7 o'clock. 7 o'clock.
It's the boys.
First voice.
They vote the cursed boys, and I'm going to throw out this nods. Cursed boys.
First dead man. We're about to get, petrification. Don't look. Death Dancer is out.
I don't think it's stunned.
Well, that's unfortunate. We're gonna try and kid.
Yeah, fully resisted.
Voice is out.
I have Shriek. I'm running over to the spot where I need to be.
Oh, I sprint up. I don't have sprint.
Finish the Death Dancer.
Oh, I got shrieked.
I got shrieked.
Alright, that was
Here it
a
is.
Voice.
There's immediately another Death Dancer.
Why?
Okay, so that's
At least we killed the first one.
Well, like, we don't know if there's some kind of trigger, like, if it just continually spawns Death Dancers, I don't know what we do, because,
Can't damage the
They're-
boss before continuing to killing Death Dancers?
well, like, they're not trivial to kill, and
Yeah,
they do a million damage.
Yeah.
Maybe they spawn if... One second, I got distracted up. Maybe they spawn if you kill the Renauds. So every time you kill like 3 Renauds, 1 Death Dancer spawns. The idea is that you just kite 11 Renaults until the end of the fight.
Well,
Yeah, I
the
don't-
first one has always been getting something like at the same time, the petrifaction and the HP push.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if the second one is also just always a static time thing or if there's a variable going on, right? Because we usually don't get that much further in the fight. We can just try and do it, I guess.
Honestly, do not know.
Let's listen to this question. Let's see at what point the Death Dancer has spawned every pull.
Yeah. Well, the first one is
Oh yeah, I
always
guess
80%,
if the time lines up, then
but is the second
second
one...
Lamia Death Dancer event 106, 104, 101, 0058, 106, 101. Does not seem to be consistent, my dudes.
So
The first one is at 80%.
the first one's like an HP push, right?
Yeah. I'm wondering if the second one is always the same amount of time after the first,
Oh, sure.
out of curiosity.
Yeah, we've seen the second one twice total, I think.
Lamia Death Dancer instance 131, 128, 132, 130, 130. Yikes. That seems somewhat consistent.
So basically roughly 30 seconds-ish after the first one.
Jesus Christ, why? God, please show mercy.
Awesome.
Maybe the tanks should eat food specifically so that they cannot die immediately. Need extra
I don't
vitality.
even know if I have any good food.
Well,
Vitality plus 8%.
That all food will give you vitality plus 8%.
we will need to
No,
use the
no,
AIR
no.
food.
Oh yeah, it can't be too
I
high.
don't even know the survivability. It's just like we looked at it in T6S, right? We have more tools now than before
That's true.
in the
Technically,
DPS, except for Dragon Kick and the tank stance.
but- Okay, no, I know what we can do here. So, we should be mitigating the Death Dancers, I think. They look more dangerous than Melody right now. I will addle the first Death Dancer. You should play Reprisal it too.
Yeah, or
The
present
second
is that
one,
right?
we can get Faint Reprisal. The third one, because I think I saw a third one. I don't know when they stop.
So that one pull where we got 3, I thought the second and third one spawned like almost right at the same time. I don't know how to find that pull, but that was forever ago. But
Oh.
Another question.
Let's just try pushing that far again, I guess.
Also, are you
Seems
using
utterly
Vengeance
impossible to deal
so
with two
far? Chill.
I'm
I
gonna
try to press
drag-
vengeance.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to drag the Renaults closer to the edges. Sorry about that, guys.
No, you're fine.
That might
other
have
problem-
been my fault was that I was not properly behind it. There was like a little gap between the two, and for all I know, I was in the worst spot between the two's gaps, so it got through everybody.
I mean, you might just need to spam single target heal the tank while they're tanking the Death Dancer. AR would not be against that.
Just trying to do it.
I
Yeah,
will
I think-
addle the Death Dancer every time, though. Just,
I will say, I'm always going to be tanking it over there. I can't drag it back because I don't know when it tail swipes, and it will kill everyone. If I try to like
Well, we
drag it
have-
back closer.
So we might have to change our positions to hit it, because I can't hit it from where I might do.
Yeah, like, just don't worry about Melusine, just come kill the Death Dancer when it's up.
Okay, sounds good. I'm gonna pray she doesn't circle of fire while we're doing that then, because if she does, that's also a problem.
We'll see what happens.
I guess for now we just have to do things one at a time. Renaults are up. Yay, I got hit by the circle of evil.
Your choice. So much
Good
jail.
yet. Okay, there we go.
Okay, Death Dancer's up.
Action.
Away. I'm gonna kill this Death Dancer.
Oh.
Okay, no, she definitely does Circle of Flame while this is happening, so you know. I got Shriek.
The Death Dancer got 2 stacks. Slim out.
I'm hiding from every. I can't. It doesn't matter. I got tails.
I'm ready for that
So-
2
I'm
hour
back,
proc.
maybe. You ready?
So the Renaults,
One game first voice.
Yeah. What about the Renauds?
their cursed voice actually stunned another Renault at this point.
That's kind of cool, but also kind of awful.
I think it's so funny.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I have to handle like 5 different things right
It's
after
okay.
the Renaults get petrified. I have to petrifaction. I have to target the
4K
the ad,
Nebula, holy.
and I also have to be ready to start getting the other Renaults that's gonna spawn right afterwards. I hate my fucking life.
It's time for tanks only to take off Grief King.
But
Well,
that one increases
survivability.
survivability. That will just increase their damage.
Yeah, I
I
guess-
think we need
yeah.
6 warriors. 2 healers.
I'm ready. I'm willing to do that.
I mean, one bard. You always need a bard to like the Renaults around.
Reminded that we don't need to clear with the comp that we prog with. This is prog optimal.
Yeah. But, okay,
Forward
so,
mages is prog optimal. And then
Well,
modern
not at
savage.
50.
So here, 6 tanks probably prog optimal.
Wow. I'm just trying to think, it's like, because the damage is just either it insta kills you or it doesn't, and like you can't have more people tank. Well, the Death Dancer would make a lot easier to deal with if there's like 6 tanks.
Yeah, as soon as I take 4K damage, another tank provokes it.
Exactly. You just infinitely rotate the tanks.
Holy fuck! Yeah.
You will always have like 2 mitigations active at once for the Death Dancer.
Oh my lord!
Bro, you're gonna have too many reprisals.
That thing will never get damage off.
Does reprisal stack?
No.
I'm guessing no.
it doesn't.
Yeah,
That's
I
the
mean, with a
problem.
60-second cooldown, 6 tanks could cycle it infinitely, right?
Yeah.
Permanent
Exactly.
uptime reprisal.
6 tanks, you have Storm's Path.
Look at what they need to do to mimic a fraction of my power, says IRR Monk. With a permanent 10%.
God.
Ran back into
7S
the
unclearable without AR Monk. No.
7 o'clock. No.
voice.
Voice.
HR, you have the.
Yeah,
He's also dead.
about
So.
that.
You got this right.
Oh yeah, Ray does actually have it.
Well, gaming.
Got him
Okay,
in
one
the
is
fireball.
dead, but it's fine.
What a fight.
Don't look. It's not your fault.
Alright, chill, Death Dancer, let's go.
Okay, but if you're about the Death Dancer to like, I need to find a good spot for this thing. You can run somewhere.
Yeah, stack.
Okay.
The Death Answer's like always gonna have 1 stack because I don't know how to direct it to not face petrifaction. Oh, I died
Who
to
has
something.
Third Streak? Well, I guess whoever this fights dead.
Alright, so Death Dancer's almost dead.
Yes, I will kill this.
Kill it, kill it.
The other one is
Second one's already
alive.
spawned.
God
Did
damn.
he heal? What?
It just
It
healed.
he died. Well, yeah, because
Yeah.
everything goes back to full once everyone's dead. It really,
Oh.
resets. It's like if you're on the overworld, if you like die to a mob, it
Right.
just goes back to full health. Kind of thing. That wasn't like it doing a thing to heal. That was just
Bro, how do we do a 3 Death Dancers while trying
First of all, we
to?
gotta figure out where this thing needs to be tanked. It needs to be put in a spot that like it won't get hit by all these fucking cursed voices, but also that we can hit it, which is bullshit.
Like
by the way,
I can't drag it anywhere. I don't want to tail whip everyone.
I know. That's the problem. Okay.
Okay, here's a. How's
Go ahead.
Quaff over there?
He's planning.
I can get here. This is my
Without aggro?
Yeah, you can get there without aggro. Lamia's or Melusian's aggro range is actually not that long. Okay, so
Okay, let's tank Malazine where she is right now.
okay, so then you're gonna take the death. Oh, can you
I
tank
can-
the Death Dancer on top of where Melusine is? Because we're already we're already trying to avoid hitting Melusine if they're just on top of each
Well-
other. That's okay, right? Like they don't gain any buffs from being like tethered to each other or anything.
Well, the problem would be dodging petrifaction and then immediately trying to jump on top, and then me and Null are getting hit by the Death Dancer and Malazine at the same time.
Oh, okay, wait. So why would dodging petrifaction be hard? Oh, because you would need.
Well, I'd have to be looking away, and then I'm pretty sure it does tail swipe like pretty soon after that, so I'd have to look away and then immediately run through. But also, we'd be getting hit by both at once, which I don't think is survivable.
Well, aren't you already getting hit by both at once? Like when you're tanking it.
No,
right,
I'm
you're
saying
also-
if I'm tanking the Death Dancer on top of Melusine,
Oh, then you both
then
get hit by
both
the
of their
tail
attacks are
bites.
going to be hit by
Oh,
those.
yeah.
So we need the Death Dancer to be looking away from Melusine, is that okay?
Right, so if we tank Melusine where she is right now, then I can pull the Death Dancer immediately past Melusine and it won't be looking at her.
I guess the other option is to go like way off in advance and like so you're like other side, so like yeah, it's between you and Melusine, and then like
True, I can just run early, but yeah.
yeah, I mean that sucks. It's just yeah.
I mean, I'm just trying to think like we want to wait such that like we're not accidentally hitting the Lamia Death Dancer with cursed voices as we pull it away. Well,
This does seem a fight where the decreased survivability compared to like Realm Reborn is unfortunate because I think survivability is more important in DPS, less important here relative to D success.
Yeah, I mean, we get Melusine to 80% like pretty fast. So I feel like if there was no other mechanics, then they would die. Okay. So where do we want to try tanking her? Are we tanking her like where the murders are right now?
I guess so. Sorry, Hawk. Your safe spot has been changed.
Right, look out for...
It's the same thing though.
I mean,
You use replay your camera.
yeah.
Voice.
Voice is out.
You don't kill everyone, boss.
Melusine has moved up.
Oh no. What the
Oh no. Oh no.
I'm so glad I don't have to deal with this.
Curse voice.
Have it.
I'll have it, it's fine. I go for to move this guy.
Alright, I'm getting ready to tank the Death Dancer.
Alrighty, I'm getting ready to addle the death hit. What is going on? Bob just died.
There's damage up. There's
Don't
just-
look at her. Yeah, I can see there's too much damage with the damage up.
Basically
Okay.
need to have a replies ready for every
I'm
fireball.
tanking the Death Dancer.
We kill this death dancer. We're all like in some awkward spot, mind you. Like, this is some awful position to the rest of us. Yeah, we're just dying to do so.
Oh yeah, I have no idea what someone is doing. I'm just going places.
Yeah.
Oh, shriek.
That
Oh.
death dancer just
I got him.
Yo, the Renata
I got it.
side.
Yeah, I got hit by the Renard Curse voice.
Caracal
Yeah,
out.
sorry.
Super Bolide. Oh, the Caracal saved us? Oh, Tells left.
Oh, you mean the one coming from the Renault hit you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't I can't really have the Renault's face.
No,
on
yeah,
fire.
that's not your fault. I just wasn't thinking about it.
Did we actually kill one of the first two?
What, death dancer? No, they're
No.
not.
No,
Because
they're
the
not.
curse streak never resolved because I think the person who had curse streak died.
Okay, new strat. If you have Curse Shriek, die.
The sack strat, let's go.
I got
There are some
position
legitimate
before-
sack threats in the
before I
game.
died There. What shriek?
Oh yeah, the Lamia chased you over because I got
Yeah.
stunned and insta-killed.
You do not have to panic if we sack the person with Shriek. That is true.
I'll try to get the Shreks to shriek outwards, okay?
Yo, like actually, how many tricks are there? We can just sack
him.
him. Just ignore the whole mechanic. This is pro-optimal.
Whether there's enough damage to take. I guess you can run on top of the ad to die there.
They, yeah.
Yeah, we can find a yeah. Okay, so new strat. We kill the Renons as soon as they're petrified, and the person who has shriek dies.
Just
They will
come by
get
the
that.
Death Dancer, that okay?
Stupid. Okay.
Are we actually
Yo,
doing
I'm
this?
super for this.
We'll at
Let's fuck
least
up this-
see
In Realm Reborn, this would decrease your max HP when you get res, so it's
that was
like
a-
technically not a Realm Reborn.
Voice.
Like,
But it's fine. Let's at least it's prog. That would still not change the fact that you would prog something. Let's at least see what we can do with this.
And Saxos are banned because of the change to weakness.
Honestly, I feel like dying on purpose is gonna be hard in this fight.
Yeah, I don't know how we're gonna achieve that, but
Well, let's see how it goes.
You can move on top of chill, like for the when the ad is out.
You just get kill slam.
I have first voice.
alright, kill the Renats.
Oh my god!
Um,
I griefed, I griefed.
What happened?
Wait, did I get them?
You got them.
Yeah.
I have the Death
Okay.
Dancer.
Died for some reason. I don't know why.
Alright.
The Death Dancer... The Death Dancer spawned before Petrifaction even went out.
Yeah, it does it like halfway through the bar.
No, like,
Oh,
before
no.
the bar even
Got
started.
her out.
Okay. Well, I'm dead. Thank God.
Ready for this? Bang.
Curse Shriek.
Oh, Curse
Don't
Shriek!
pray.
Where's Shell?
Just
Where's
die.
Shell?
I'm at
She's
the
holding
back.
the
Nice.
other-
I'm just dead to a Renard. That's nice.
Oh yeah.
Also dead to
Okay,
her right now.
the Death-
Oh,
So
well,
I can
that's
Irish.
nice.
Alright, we killed the first Death Dancer, second Death Dancer. Let's go.
Alright, I'm trying to grab it. I got it.
This is so scuffed. There's a third.
Oh, I had
There's
Curse
no-
Voice.
No.
I don't know about you, Frey, but this is fucking awesome.
Okay, let's try to survive.
Petrifaction.
See if the third Death Dancer spawns.
I mean, right now my brain's thinking about how to build an aim trainer on Godot. My brain's not thinking about the fight.
Okay, there's two more. Okay, another Death Dancer spawned.
I think they just spawn like every 30 seconds until I guess we phase her to the next phase,
How-
or this is the end and we just keep on fighting it.
How do you deal with that? I don't understand. Is there something we're missing? Did they get hit by a Shriek? The Shriek
So-
kill the Death Dancers?
I wish.
I did compare videos of a couple different 2 Death Dancer pools that we had, and one time it spawned exactly 30 seconds into the first one, and another it spawned 28. So either it's a weird range, or it is not strictly...
You know, it wouldn't
not
surprise me if it was a random range of like 3 seconds.
Jesus fucking
Next
Christ.
time, what we should try is try like no one hit Melusine at all, and see if she still summons the second one. Like after the first one, I mean.
Yeah, literally
There
just
might
run
also
away
be
from
an
those.
XP push percentage on the Death Dancer, right? First
No, because I think it spawned one time when it was like dead.
What happened to the Renault idea that someone mentioned? Like the Death Dancer that spawns from the Renault dies.
Voice.
Oh yeah, Ningen was like, if you kill 3 Renauds, but like I think the third one spawned there despite every Renaud being alive.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yikes.
Turns out there's just too many.
Sorry. I
It's fun.
did not.
Oh, not bad. Oops.
More people are about to die.
Okay,
We're just about to die.
Renault's alive.
Somehow. Hawk has the voice.
Okay, I think we need to try hitting the Death Dancer with Shriek and seeing if that does anything.
Okay, we know voice doesn't do anything. Shriek might.
Yeah, I mean, it might. Slim chance.
Yeah.
I think I ran away like way too early.
I don't think that's a damage job. This is just doom.
It's fine. Oh, the Renaud spawned right here. What's up, buddy?
He's your new friend. Death Dancer's out.
Okay, Petrifaction's up. So just like, if you get Shriek, just try to make sure you hit the Death Dancer with it.
Sure.
wait, everyone's on the Death Dancer.
Voice.
That seems
Yeah, it's not great.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna
don't-
lie. I'm dead. Shriek's on number.
Shriek. I'm just standing right next to it. Don't die, Chill.
I'm trying.
Oh no!
Just live.
It gave it 2 stacks. It gave it literally 2 stacks.
Okay, well.
Voice.
I don't think the Street gave it 2 stacks. I think there was
Yeah,
someone else looking at it.
yeah.
Okay. I
Okay.
gave it at least a stack. The Shriek was one of those 3 stacks.
Okay, we have
had.
established that it does not kill the Death Dancing.
I'm about to just look up what to do.
I mean, you can make an infinite number of hypotheses, right? You can say, like, if you kill the Death Dancer when it has 3 or more stacks of damage off than a second Death Dancer.
if your computer clock is an odd number.
Wait. Guys, we have limit break too.
Holy
Yeah.
Holy.
Holy God.
If you hold the Death Dancer, it will not spawn any more Death Dancers.
I don't know if this will necessarily make it easier, but
Purify
if
it
you want, I
with
can tell
holy.
you all of the normal mode mechanics.
Wait, what if I interrupt the Death Dancer? Maybe it just dies instantly?
What if we proc T7N before doing this? Because everyone doing this, they had T7N knowledge.
Well, like, half the group has done that, right? Like, do you guys have anything to add at this point?
I do not recall the issue of multiple Death Dancers. So either there was one Death Dancer, or there were multiple, and it wasn't a big deal.
So, what happened is that we would murder the previous Death Dancers. The only time when multiple Death Dancers pop up is when we're wiping the pool anyway.
In normal, the Death Dancers go down a bit faster, and it's easier to just kill them all real quickly.
We also had multiple during one of the later phases. So,
But that's when they spawn
They're
immediately.
multiple ads later, but that's a different type of PvP. That's not a
Oh yeah, no, yeah, you're right.
They're not Death Dancers anymore. There's the three types.
It's Renault 2.0. It's like a cybernetic trap.
I'm
Fake dealers.
I'm like 60% sure we had to deal with multiple Death Dancers in normal. I remember just like running around the clock.
They
killing
just
those
do
for a
less
while.
damage, so you can... If I recall correctly, at least our strat for normal was actually, we would just have the Death Dancer on Melusine, and it didn't matter that two people were getting hit by both tanks were getting hit by the tail slap because they didn't do enough damage for it to matter. That's probably not going to happen here.
I believe that's also true of my memories. So,
Which is basically, again, T7S, as far as I can tell so far, is not that different from T7N, aside from the second Renard, which is actually a huge change in kind of basic KDS. But, like, it just sort of, like, makes some cheese strats no longer as viable. Like, oh yeah, we'll just put the ads on the boss, and then we just don't have to think about them, because we're just smacking them both down really quickly. Turns out you can't do that if you can't survive the tail swipes. But you can't survive two tail swipes, I don't think.
this is like some monkey's paw shit, right?
Well,
like,
okay,
like, you know,
okay.
I wish we could play this fight exactly how the designers envisioned it. That's the wish.
So I have idea that you guys are probably not gonna like either. But it might be prog optimal. Because this is sort of like using stealing knowledge from normal, but like I don't think the Death Dancer specifically ever happened again, and I know the other ads that spawn are not like the same way. We could have one tank tank both Melusine and the Death Dancer on the same spot, and they just invuln, and then when they're invulned about to run out, the other tank swaps and does the same thing, and hopefully we phase before the 20 seconds of invuln are out.
Oh, what do we do about the second Death Dancer?
Okay, so we want to kill the first Death Dancer, hopefully before the first invuln ends, and then the second Dancer is the second invuln, and we hopefully phase before the third Death Dancer. I don't know if this is a good idea.
Death Dancer in 10 seconds? I don't think so.
There's not.
Well, we're
Alright,
not all
I'm
hitting
going
the
to
Death
melee
Dancer.
LB1 the first Death Dancer.
Okay, so I don't
that
actually
idea.
know how fast the Death Dancer dies, because usually it takes us a couple seconds to run over, and then we're not all hitting it necessarily. If
Okay,
we are
well,
all hitting it, maybe it works.
Let me do the
I think
empirical
like the fastest we
stat.
killed it.
We want to just pull it and find out.
No, hold on, I'm checking how much health it is.
Oh, okay, perfect.
I think the fastest we've killed it to date has been like a couple of seconds before the second one spawned.
Yeah. But
And the nods have 1 million health.
Oh, that's because never nods.
The Death Dancers have 32,000 health.
32,000.
Yikes.
1.5 times as much as a big slug. T6.
Well, I'm looking at our last pull, and our total DPS was 1,000, so that's a 30-second.
So that's a big step down from like where we're at in like the first seconds of the fight when we're like
I
not
mean, things
having
are
to do
going on,
mechanics.
people were dead, like,
Yeah.
that for sure.
We can do more.
Okay, wait, I have an idea.
Okay.
Okay, so this is for prog, not
Alright.
for like strategy, or like it probably won't last long. So, like, after the shit, I think it's after the second circular blade or whatever is when I should start running over to tank it. Everyone runs over to the opposite side, and we do the exact same like setup that we have for Melusine, just on the opposite side. So Nola's alone tanking Melusine at the top. And everyone else just has the same fan pattern
Does.
for the Death Dancer.
Okay, wait.
to try to see how fast we can kill it.
Second kind of important question that I didn't actually consider. The tail slap's a cone, right? It's not like it's not like a circular AoE.
It's like a frontal AoE, though it does also have a circular AoE that it does.
Oh, so yeah,
but
that's
a
a different
marker.
thing. I'm just thinking, like, what if you tank both the Death Dancer and Nelson in the same spot, but facing opposite directions?
And then everyone has to be like perfectly on the
We
side.
would all have to be kind of far out, and poor numbers would have to like flank perfectly because you have to be on the perfect side. The rest of us are ranged and can do this.
I'll save all my ninjutsu for that part.
I mean, if we're doing that,
we should have a number sandwich, like Melusine, and then filling his numbers, and then, the bottom of the spread.
It's like a 70-degree cone, right? There's a little bit of flank space for you. It's like
If
completely
we're-
awful. I understand this, but like,
if we're doing this, we should tank Melusine where she is right now.
yeah. So change
Because I can't drag the Death Dancer across the arena.
Yeah. Take the Death Dancer where it is. Just face the Death Dancer in the opposite direction from Melusine. And everybody get really good at not being like, if you have to be melee range, be in that perfect like flank sweet spot. Otherwise, just don't even be close to melee range.
They should be a little bit separated.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like I can drag.
Yeah,
those.
like if they're like a little bit apart, then yeah, you could actually just be in between both of them, which would also work. Yeah, you could just be inside of them if you split them up a little bit, and that's not even like a thing that you have to think too hard about because you're inside of them. And then you have the rear positional for both.
Here, let's try that.
Yeah. All right.
So we're tanking Melusine exactly where she stands right now.
Yeah. This is gonna be fun. Forget about LB2. I don't care anymore. This might be a prog optimal spread. I don't know. I'm just gonna. I am desperate for something that might work here.
We need to hurry before Frey loses his mind.
Voice.
Oh, I already lost my mind. It's already
It's
over.
too late.
Ray's fine. System 1 is
Exactly,
System
yeah.
one is
Welcome
like
to
mad.
everyone.
Melusine has a
Melusine.
damage up. Time to kill ourselves.
It's fine. We need to go for the prog.
You just need to mitigate. You need to do that. Mitigate the fireballs.
I actually do that.
Voice.
Alright, voice is out.
At 4 o'clock?
Frey's got the one. He'll do it. He's dead.
20k auto attack.
Yeah. Poor Nubi is also dead. This is just not a good pull.
Oh, hey, Arnaud.
Alright.
Okay.
Let's do that again. Okay, but like I think this might at least help us get through the Death Dancer's phase. I want to at least try this.
It might help us get past one answer.
That's better than we've managed so far. So you know
What
what?
did we end up deciding on? The invulns?
No, we're just tanking it at this
same spot, but
And-
they're facing opposite directions, so don't even get close to melee range because the cones are going to be going kind of far out.
Yeah, just you can hit both of them, but try to avoid.
Why do we think not having a melee DPS able to hit it will make it die faster?
Well,
we don't.
numbers can flank like perfectly on the side. and
We're hoping
hit.
that numbers fixes the sweet spot.
or like it'll be like slightly off of Melusine
The
and he can
reason
stand
why-
inside.
I think it's optimal to tank them both in the same spot is because that means we don't have to change our own positionings for like avoiding everybody with the voice and like like all the other stuff that we tried to make work only works if we have set positions, and if those set positions don't change, then we can actually continue doing our strats for Curse Shriek and Curse Voice. Tanking Melusine and the Death Dancer in the
Voice.
same spot means that's still viable, even if it makes a lot of other things more cancerous, but because we've been dying to being unable to do Shriek and Voice once the Death Dancer's out.
Open brain, I've told the mechanic.
Awkward.
Okay,
Double
so
damage
when
off.
I say voice is out, that means like everyone should check whether they have cursed voice, and if so, like resolve it appropriately.
Alas.
I made an HP trigger.
This is real system one, right?
Right, I need
So
to make
you
a better
guys-
HP trigger to count it down for me.
It's not System 1, it's System A, CT.
So how do you guys feel about skipping T7S and going straight to T8S? We come back later. I'm half kidding.
Well, our DPS this time around was 1.7k, so when we're doing like good DPS, we can kill it even faster.
Fast.
It's true, that would only be 32 seconds.
Yeah.
Just in time for the next one to spawn.
Well, 1.7k is faster than 32. Yeah. 1k is 32 seconds.
Voice is calling out.
Oh, it's
X for you
blue for
have
once.
voice. Claw for have voice.
Yeah, I know. I see it on my GUI.
Perfect.
Gooey.
Maguga. The knobs are out.
Haven't seen Madoka. Oh god.
Staring at my debuff bar intensely. Oh shit, I got it.
Oh yeah, Cloth got it again. Poor Cloth.
It's not a hard mechanic. I've mastered it.
Thank you.
Good.
I've been saved.
That should. The Death Dancer should be spawning.
Death Dancer's
on
about to
us.
spawn. Get ready for some weird ass shit. Look away.
Facing away.
Okay. This is.
This is gonna be some.
Okay, look out! Look out! Look out! Look out!
Look out, he says.
Yeah. So this is where everybody else needs to be like, okay, so numbers, you did actually manage to find a flank spot that works, and I just.
And then you assassin.
And I
Yeah.
assassinated all of us. I'm so sorry. I was so busy looking at everything else.
About to make my debuff bar huge and in the middle of the screen.
Yeah. Same. Okay. So numbers, you were able to find a spot that gets you not cleaved, right? Just
Well,
like
it's hard to say. So I got hit by the very first one, and then I had to go out to avoid Circle Blade anyway, so I wasn't like close.
So the issue was that I thought that I had Melusine for a second and it confused me, but it was just the Death Dancer. So I dragged it too far out.
Okay.
It was the first time getting there, so I wasn't
Yeah.
exactly sure how to position.
By the way, you guys,
Yeah.
I'll post a screenshot later.
Okay.
I just had a simple moment.
Oh hell yeah.
Voice casting. First
It's
voice
me.
out.
Holy pub. I love curse
Love
voice.
having cursed voice.
3, 2, 1. Mechanic resolved.
God.
We are the gods.
Which do you like better, resolving Cursed Voice or dodging AoEs?
Dodging AoEs.
Come now, cursed voice is fun.
I don't know about that one.
I got it.
Curse's voice is out again, yes. I also have it.
Please don't kill us.
Oh no!
No.
Hot Dogger has been defeated.
Or Hot Dogger.
Circle Blade.
One of the
That's here in a sec.
I tried to step backwards to dodge when he did, and yeah.
Alright, we're about to get the Death Dancer out again. Let's at least see what
Wait,
happens.
it did
Cursed
Cursed
voice?
Voice instead, and then Petrifaction?
I think it's because our damage is
okay.
lower. I don't actually really know anymore.
Yikes.
Test it
A
out.
lot of Renault.
I've
Oh,
been estimated.
I got singings.
Oh yeah.
He's literally preempted you killing us all with his not my fault. I heard you say that before I got stoned.
Yeah, it's okay, Quaff. This time you're
I was petrified too.
yeah, you're vindicated
Okay.
here.
Is this the most brutal first minute of a fight that we've done?
For System 2, yes.
If this fight is like how it is in normal, it definitely gets progressively easier through the phases.
I don't think I believe you. I don't even care if it's true. I don't believe you.
Brace it 1 second. Don't pull.
Yeah, we've got a System 2 moment that we should probably be paying attention to, I think.
1 second,
I think
sorry,
we're going to
drop
get
the screen.
a lot harder than this.
My life is over. Every time I think about Melusine, my like brain is full of dread.
Are we in depression phase right now? Or are we in bargaining? I think bargaining is can we skip T7s?
Okay, to simulate World Prog, we need to find like stream archives of like World First T7S and like only watch like we're what like 4 or 5 hours into this 4 hours into this fight roughly. Like we only watch like the first 4 hours of like World First Prog attempts and see what they've learned by this point and like steal their strats.
They seem to not be random, they seem to be targeting most of the ranged people.
Yes. Holy.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I thought we had
I do not
said
know
that
that.
Circle of Flames have like not hit me once this whole night.
So what's going on?
What does it base off?
Excuse me. At 124.1, Circle of Flames was cast from Melusine to Papa Lock and Drop.
Okay, when people are dead, it doesn't count. I mean, like the first ones.
And
It really
it's
seems to
always
go on
Alright.
either newbie, Ningen, or Quas.
Yes.
But we will confirm that it's not range baited, so
But
Well,
we are the
it might
range
just be targeting
DPS.
range DPS.
Yeah.
they don't do that. The game cannot do that.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Interesting.
they've never done that. They don't differentiate between melee and range DPS. So maybe there's like a ring around Melusine, and within that ring she targets the furthest person, but newbies sometimes outside that ring and doesn't get targeted. That's the one model that fits this data I'm looking at.
Because, yeah, otherwise it's always me and Quaff for the furthest out outside the movie.
Yeah. And it doesn't seem to target healers.
Unless DPS are dead.
Unless
I've
we're
seen-
dead,
I've seen-
yeah.
Yeah, I've seen it going on HDR like once or twice. The thing is, HDR is also kind of far out, so... Can we take advantage of this fact somehow?
Why don't we do the opposite of what that thing? Let's see if the targeting changes.
Well, can Papa go away? Can Papa prevent to be ranged?
Run, Puff. He's out of here.
DPS is not valuable right now. This is actually true.
The range should be like close up.
And
Oh, that was Koff and Ningen again.
Let's see how far...
mechanic result.
I was behind even newbies, so maybe I was like out of like the like.
Can we have Koff and Ningen in?
Yeah, alright,
Is that
I'll
the
run,
boss?
I'll run into melee range here. It's still
Yeah,
got me.
The targeting there was Koff.
9 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 9 o'clock.
Who is the second target?
I'm trying desperately to grasp it to some two shit.
I understand.
Let us do the experiments.
I'm staying in melee
The
range.
science.
I'm not staying in melee range, I lied. I'm back in melee range.
now
By
we
the
can
way,
be in
like they're facing north.
Alright, who was that? That was...
Well, went on newbie. Jesus Christ.
Hey, you get in melee range.
First voice? You're getting another first voice here?
I got cursed
I
voice,
have-
yep. I'm gonna be here.
There's no Renault. Oh, there are
Right, they're
Renaults.
there.
Fuck.
Yeah,
Wanna shoot at this
I'm back. Okay, it was on me again.
Yeah,
Good fraction?
And I was
That was
definitely
the one on
closer
you
to
again.
numbers still, despite
Oh,
that.
I got stunned somehow.
That's to the RNG moment.
Are we sure this cannot differentiate between range and physical DPS?
So yeah, I am sure, but in a fight like 6 years from when they released this, they mentioned that the RNG that they were using, the RNG system, was fucked, and it was consistently targeting like people based on their account age. When did anyone make their account?
But Quaff doesn't have an. Oh, I guess it's mainly.
Mine is a
Ningen.
super recent account. Again, because this is my old one.
Oh,
Ningens are new and newbies is old.
Yeah, but
I
me
don't-
and Quaffs are new and Newbies is old-ish. But everybody else's might be, well, older. It might just not be able to target tank healer, right? So between the DPSs, Newbie might be the most recent, like more recent than numbers.
That is true. He joined after like me and HDR started.
anyway,
Imagine.
anyway.
Next time we do this, next time we instance it, not now because it's not worth leaving the instance. We could try like changing jobs around and seeing if the
Yeah.
pattern.
Everyone
Can have
on
Papa on
that
Summoner, Quaff on Ninja or Reaper.
I don't think Quaff, like Quaff and Reaper, I don't think he has really good.
Well, let's suppose it's
System two
always
is gone.
those three targets. What do we do with this information?
Papa can go in, or I can go like next to Papa. That
Oh yeah,
simplifies
you
my
guys,
positioning
you guys,
massively.
no, your position doesn't matter. It's just the range people who have to stay away from each other.
First voice casting.
Yes.
First
Also,
voice out.
Newbie,
Ningen and
Me and
Quaff.
Quaff, yeah.
I feel like it's always been Ningen and Quaff at the very beginning. Every time.
And you at the start too.
Yes, been
Yeah, I see that there. But it doesn't seem to be like uniform, right?
Those units
Me again,
damage
just-
up.
It seems to be like almost always Ningen and Quaff.
Voices out. Free has.
Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Oh! You didn't tag.
absolute game of petrification. Don't
Oh.
look.
Whoops,
I'm an idiot.
I had to turn to grab the
Alright,
death.
let's. Okay, so numbers dies despite that.
Let's see if Null can do the duo tank here.
No, we're trying.
No, grab the
Oh.
death dancer. Grab the death dancer if you can. Okay.
Is it lowest to
Okay,
DPS?
Lowest what
Renaud
equals?
oh.
Like damage
The
dealt
Renault
to the
could
boss?
be struggling. Instead of doing 20,000, we did 30,000.
That shouldn't be possible, Frey, because Quaff's like starting versus usually puts him at the top of the DPS list every
But
time.
that's Quaff, not Quaff plus summon, right? Just Quaff.
I'm humiliated.
By the way, there is one fight in the game that tracks the amount of damage you deal to the enemy. But this is
Okay,
something
so
that
what
they
if-
have done before.
Okay, so what if we try if Papa doesn't attack at all?
Sure, yeah. Papa
I mean,
just don't
I
respond.
basically didn't do that. The one time where we
Oh,
tried
yeah,
to
you're right.
like one GTD, then I
Oh.
backed up.
Oh, unfortunately, yeah, that's true.
Oh yeah, so it can't be.
What
low
even is
damage.
it? It cannot be
Well-
uniform. Otherwise, like the numbers, they don't work.
Pseudo specifically coded in the ability to track mage DPS and is like, I
my
want those
God.
mages hit.
I think it's time to accept that ARR fuckery is happening again.
Well, one thing I'm noticing is that all three of these classes are classes that existed in ARR. He may have individually, like, done it for each class to get this behavior. Like, maybe
Holy
a
fuck.
red ranger wouldn't.
Well, Ninja was on an ARR, wasn't it?
It was like
2.4
post ARR launch, but
After this
yeah.
launched.
No, I mean, it doesn't matter what the other people are. It matters what the people getting targeted are. They're all ARR classes. So Pseudo may have said prioritize bards, black mages, and summoners, and like whatever other rage classes were in ARR.
So next
I think
lockout,
those
if Quaff goes red mage, and if he's still getting targeted,
Oh my god. Oh my god, what the
What happens if we
fuck?
pick 8 new classes? I just don't get.
This is the most insane hypothesis of all time.
I can't switch classes unless you want me to play level 1 blue mage.
You can go unlock like red mage, and that'll be level 50.
Isn't that a Stormblood class?
yes.
Oh yeah, you don't
So-
have
Yeah,
any.
I know. I don't know Stormblood.
First voice casting.
Voice.
First voice out.
That was nearly.
Oh, sorry.
Mechanic resolved.
Oh,
Except
I'm
for
sorry,
the
I-
fact that it wasn't.
I failed the mechanic.
Mechanic unresolved.
I was thinking fast enough.
Ooh, that circle of flames just one-shot me.
I seem to be very bad at this cursed voice mechanic.
wait, does the circle of flames not do AoE?
It does.
No, it does.
That's the
It's an
problem.
AoE around the person.
I was
that
like
gets
right on top of the HDR.
Whoa, I
Maybe
didn't
it
we-
snapshots earlier than the graphic shows up, so
Oh,
you're
yeah,
flaming.
you're right. You're right. I was fine.
Didn't we talk about the Renaults having like a weird behavior when we try to CC them? That they start.
They get CC'd, and then after they get CC'd, they become CC immune and they start sprinting at you.
Oh.
Do you want to see it? Do you want to see it? I think it's funny.
Honestly,
Okay.
yeah. I tried trading right now, but then I immediately died to something else.
So I
Yeah,
have
okay.
information that may or may not change what we know. So I didn't actually expect an answer to this, but I checked the wiki of Second Coil just in case to see if it had any information on this, and it does say the fireballs seem to target ranged DPS.
Wait, second coil
Yeah.
normal or savage?
Team 2. Yeah, normal. I just because I didn't want to check Savage to like learn mechanics I don't know about yet, but like I've already done normal.
Team
Like, I'm
2.
curious. And I'm like,
First voice
is it-
casting,
Voice.
Does seem to.
Chill, Frenny, and Quaff.
Those are not words I want to hear in this game. This is not the game for Seam 2.
I just got owned.
Team has damage up.
She seems to have damage up, yeah. I didn't feel it that time, by the way.
Done the Renault.
I stunned it.
We seem
it's
to
not
be
going
ready
any
to
faster.
wipe.
Not going any faster. What the hell?
I seem to have cursed voice.
Oh.
The Renault seem to be a bit separated here. I'm going to say that.
One of them.
Yeah, and he
I seem to be stunned.
Wait. The curse
Sorry.
voice went on me, but I didn't
Let
get
me
petrified.
post the exact words in the wiki here.
Question mark?
The graphic for cursed voice is inaccurate. The cursed voice snapshots a second before the graphic, but the graphic isn't real time. So sometimes. Just play
Yo. New science. All the range DPS,
Switch to melee DPS.
actually, no. Yeah, that will be the science. Whatever. Fuck this.
No, what was the science you wanted to try?
I wanted to say all the range DPS die, but then that doesn't work, because she needs to target 2 people.
Yeah, she always targets 2 people.
But will it be the healers or will it be Papa? Actually, yeah, let's do the science.
Yeah,
All
if
the
you're
range
ranged,
DPS die.
Sure.
the
Let me just
beginning of
get,
the
let me,
fight.
I'm gonna go aggro this real quick and kill myself, and then not flex out or not like
Oh,
release.
A1
here.
out. A1 out.
Slay me. Come on, Quaff. Let's get ourselves killed.
Newbie, go die. Newbie, please go die.
Wait, why? Why?
Do inside.
We're seeing if it'll target Papa or if it'll target the healers.
I'm not
Based
there yet.
on-
Alright, we did it.
Alright.
Let's do it.
What are we doing? Are we supposed to be dead?
Yeah, we're supposed
Yeah.
to stay dead. We want
We're
to see you in
seeing
the circle.
we're seeing if fireballs are going to target Papa or the healers.
the dumbest shit.
We could have waited outside of the gate to die.
You could have.
Good point. I'm sorry.
Look, this gives us front row seats.
Yeah, I want to see this in real time. Frey,
It's targeting.
Oh my
It seemed to have targeted the healers.
I hate everything. I hate everything so much right now.
I mean, this makes sense. We have Ray.
Hey Frey, I think the wiki is correct, and I think Sudo managed to code this in somehow.
Look, it's consistent. System 2.
So let me get this too. That means if like either me or Quaff plays a melee class, like for example, if Quaff goes on the
No,
Reaper,
we need to have, yeah, exactly. We need to have this range so we know exactly who's going on. Oh my god.
single time.
We need one of the range to swap out. Jesus Christ.
Yo, this is
Quaff,
genius.
it's time for you to Reaper.
Cloth
We
Reaper, the
always
Cloth
know
Reaper.
which
Oh
two
my
people are
God.
getting Circle of Flames, and it's gonna be the dumbest thing known to man.
This is genius. It's subtly tutorializing that we need 2 range DPS in order to have the result.
It's subtly tutorializing what the fuck.
Yeah. We have
Chris says
cracked.
BRB 1
Wait.
minute because he's going to scream.
Pseudo did it. Pseudo the madman.
I finally understand what the main character of Final Fantasy Origins feel like, except replace Chaos with Pseudo.
I'm here to kill RNG. This was the problem. We told Pseudo we didn't want his RNG, so he's like, okay, fine. I'm just gonna hard code this. It always goes on the range DPS. I hope you're happy.
We managed to play the demo of that, and it rules.
Yeah, it seems like a really fun game.
How could it not rule, considering
Yeah.
the
How many times does the "I'm here to kill chaos" line pop up in the demo?
I've only done the first of like I think 3 dungeons that are available in the demo, but
It
like
should only be 10 times.
maybe 10, yeah, around there.
Because like, you know.
So it actually takes a lot of stuff from FF14 too. Like the Pugilist has like Snap Punch, and the Marauder has what's their AoE called? Overpower, yeah. And similar-ish animations.
Nice. I hope my PC can run it.
I tried out the demo on PS4, like base PS4, not even PS4 Pro, and it was yikes.
Yeah. I only have a base PS4 as well.
Weirdly enough, like the towns were way worse than the dungeons. I don't know if they were like, okay, we need to make sure the dungeons run well at least. Fuck the towns, but
I mean, I'd respect it.
Yeah.
Honestly. It's probably a good call.
I'm
My
back.
mind is currently reeling. Welcome back.
Did you have to leave to go scream? I wouldn't blame you.
Basically.
I can't believe it.
Are we still pulling on 3 ranged? What are we going to do?
We want to just
I
put on
mean-
units now.
Because knowing where the Sickle of Flames are going to, it's gonna be very beneficial.
I can definitely swap those right
Yeah, that would be for
Yeah.
optimal.
voice casting.
After this pull, let's do that.
Goodbye to my res, so I guess we'll see how that goes.
It's
not
fine.
like in this fight,
Nobody
because-
should die here.
In this fight, if someone dies, it's basically all over.
Yeah. It's definitely not a conducive fight to being with. Yeah, I got Strickle flamed again. What a surprise. Definitely never saw that coming.
4 o'clock or 3 o'clock.
totally didn't see any of this coming.
Oh no, sorry.
Fine. Let's just stay away.
Look
Look away.
I am currently just losing my
Yo,
mind.
that dancer rampant.
Let's go.
I don't even know what direction it's facing.
Oh, it's facing null.
I just got on
okay.
my Circle of Flames.
Oh shit, fuck, I'm
Thanks.
sorry.
Thanks, Buff.
So basically, the ranged DPS are taking tank busters. Circular flames. What the fuck?
Thanks, Pseudo.
Range
Oh,
DPS
second.
buster.
Second,
I got summoned to my bomb, and then I got Circle of Flames again. Even though the scene
Yo,
really
he just tried to have a healer do the Renault because the ranged DPS are taking Circle of Flames damage, so they... I don't know anymore, just...
Yeah, so we're resetting the instance while going to Reaper, I guess.
Yeah.
We
please, so
come
we
in
know
as
who the Circle
4
of Flames
range
targeting.
DPS, and then we can flex who does the Renault and who doesn't get flamed.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Well, like it looks like it sometimes randomly targets Newbie if he gets too close.
Yeah. And like, I think a
It
flame
just-
comes out while the Renaults are being...
It looks uniform between Newbie, Ningen, and Koth, yeah.
Yeah. So if it's just me and Newbie, then it'll always just be me and Newbie. If
And if Newbie's too far away, though, it might target a healer.
well, let's see.
Well,
if
but
the
we can
range
single
actually-
target heal, right? And both of them, always. So we know exactly what's happening. Very easy that way.
It might not be possible to be too far away. That was just
Yeah, that was a thought,
Yeah, true.
but then I checked the wiki and it seemed to think differently, and it did. We did semi-confirm that with some real bullshit. So
That does seem to be the case.
I am currently losing my mind. Let's go.
I swear to you guys, no other fight that I have done has ever checked for the role of a
Duty
DPS.
pop.
I mean, I
Same.
believe you.
I need to go to the restroom,
Oh, okay.
but you guys can do the trash pulls without me.
Yeah, we can kill
Well.
the trash.
Dodging the trash. Did everyone repair, by the way?
I sure did.
Repaired in the middle of last instance.
The power of being a blacksmith and every other smith.
Hmm.
Hoodsmith.
I'm still reeling, like mentally, just thinking about the fact that Pseudo would do this to me. This really is ARR's final boss.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
believe this.
Well, who knows what Insanity T8S and T9S have in store.
Please, Pseudo, spare me.
You're gonna target based on the first letter of your character's first name.
Jesus Christ. Gotta buy rename tickets.
For optimal prog, you must change your
Yep.
character name. Why am I tanking this maintenance module?
Because I didn't have tank stance on.
Understandable. Have a nice day. Oh god. What is a crazier thing that Pseudo can do than this? He's probably gonna do it for...
Well, in New Cup, there's one thing that is kind of insane, but other than that, I don't think he's going close to this garbage.
We'll target range DPS first, and then healers.
I know,
Question
right? Like,
mark.
what? Question mark?
Question mark
I'm
has
just
so much
flabbergasted. I know, right?
I could feel whoever wrote this wiki going like, excuse me.
The
The
doesn't
game
work like that
doesn't
anymore.
train you to. The game does not train you to think about things in those terms. But I mean, just like linguistically, this is a natural category to think about.
True, it's
This
just
was
really
the second
weird
raid
that-
tier, I guess, and the first one by
Yeah.
Pseudo, so they might have banned role assignments later.
Yes, it may have made more sense because back then there was no like normal, and now there's a normal. So
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, of course you don't do these things anymore. We're better than that. Back then there anything goes. And this was one of those anythings, and people kind of lost their mind. No, yeah, of course, back then, the true range strat was basically canon. Because there wasn't that many classes, like, your options were kind of limited in that regard. you always wanted Summoner for the revive. You always wanted Bard because then you wouldn't get the all rolls without a Bard. There was no other ranged physical DPS back then.
Wasn't the all rolls thing recent?
I don't think so. I feel like that's been around forever, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
as far as I
so
know.
you always had either Summoner Black Mage, and then you had the Bard. So yeah. And you usually had 2 physical, just because you did. Fine. Goodbye, Alex.
By the way, don't forget that one of the fights targets you based on account age.
I can't wait for that to happen.
Was that also a pseudo fight?
No,
Do you know?
Pseudo had retired by then.
Also, it's modern Savage who decided that it's also wanting to do it.
Right, it just happened as like an unintentional quirk of
Yeah.
whatever. Right.
And it's probably just targeting based on ID, and ID is probably based on account age, right?
Yeah.
And after that, they said that they would not have that happen again. But who knows what fights before that had that going on.
Aren't you glad System 2 helped us a little bit? It's just...
Yeah. System 2 is back to the... Back to
We have
thinking about
2
aiming.
so that's kind of cool.
Really, these are the mechanics that we need.
Wait.
Newbie's still not here.
Is Newbie having his second dinner?
Second dinner. Name is flashing
meal,
down his
Taco
previous
Bell.
dinner.
Also known as Sinner.
Wait. Does this mean I have to do that really super specific positioning for the Blade Dancer lady?
Yep, sure are.
Yeah, have fun. It's fine, just like be on the side. Or like, if I have it right, you should be able to like stand inside of her ass.
Yeah, like what Chill's gonna try and do is gonna sort of like gap a little bit. So there's gonna be like a little gap between Melusine and the Death Dancer, where they're both facing out of that little gap. So like you can
Inside of her ass,
inside.
holy coon.
Yeah, you want to get sandwiched by the double ass.
This
What?
reason has become a force.
Yeah,
Well,
if we're
well.
gonna keep doing that, we may want like a marker to like highlight where people should like stand to not get cleaved there. I don't know.
Yeah.
You know what this means, right? This means literally everybody can stack up because I'm gonna be off to one side and Newbie's just off in the rest of the arena doing whatever the fuck he's doing.
Yeah, if we're confident in the flames targeting, then everyone else can stack, I guess.
Yeah, as long as the flames have infinite range, it should be fine.
It's
Makes
just
it so much easier
that-
for you guys to handle cursed voice and stuff too, doesn't it? You just have one person move out. Like,
Well, 2 people move out.
yeah, 2 people move out. And then the healer, of course, always just goes to the Renaud, so they're fine.
What a mechanic.
I have just given myself so many years of cancer.
The mechanic would be fun if the cursed voice time wasn't random.
Yeah?
As is, it's just stupid.
The
only they could-
randomization of the cursed voice timing makes it very difficult to create any kind of consistent, like, positioning strat for the Renauds, because you have a 3-second variance on when they're actually going to get,
And the person who gets the voice is also randomized.
yes.
Is it random? Or is it based on some factor that we have not defined?
Well, it has seemed to gone over for, like, every single DPS and every single tank and every single healer, so...
Well, I think it's just tank healer DPS.
Oh, there's always one tank,
Yeah.
one healer, one DPS, but, like, which healer, which tank, and which DPS is random. And
Yeah.
all the time.
Which-
I don't think there's anything funky happening there.
Anyway, shall we poll?
Noga's numbers is deafened.
Oh, okay, whoops.
I think the craziest mechanic I've seen in a boss fight is there's a hidden boss in Death's Gambit, which is like 2D action platformer thing, and finding it is already really hard, but then the boss just like leaves in the middle of the fight, and you have to follow him by adjusting your system clock forward or backward.
I don't believe it.
It like leaves a trail of dust, and you have to figure out what that means. I don't even know if
Nice.
there's like a hint for it.
Amazing.
It's like red or blue dust, and you go forward or backward an order based on how many of each.
That's
It's pretty funny.
it's pretty big brain.
To even find the boss, you have to like kill 4 invisible enemies that are out in the world with no hints to where they are,
Nice.
with a specific weapon. It's silly.
I love Easter eggs like that.
I didn't even fight it because it was too much pain.
It's basically Monster Hunter, except you follow the boss through time instead of through space.
Interesting. Your escape is the fourth dimension.
That's really amazing. I'd like it to be known that I did the best DPS on the ads phase.
Proud of you.
Thanks. Oh my god. Yeah, if it's me and newbie every time because of this, then I'm gonna... Sorry.
You're gonna
I
call?
think I'm actually getting cancer.
It's okay, you can press mana word.
Yeah, now I can... Well, I can't pass mana word every time because it has a 120-second cooldown, but you know.
I'm sorry, Negan, that's offensive to cancer.
Sure is.
How am I gonna eat this burger without getting my fingers dirty?
Knife and fork.
Use gloves.
I do have a fork.
Oh yeah, so my positioning is literally irrelevant as long as it's away from the rest of the party. Cool.
Yeah, get
I
out.
don't know about literally irrelevant because
Well,
I
not
wanna hit you
literally.
with Gurkle.
Yeah, I want to get my shield and stuff. I'm gonna do like...
Voice, right? Chris voice.
I melee
Me?
DPS.
It's
Oh,
newbie.
Holy consistency.
Thanks for the weekends.
Holy circle blade.
It's me, it's newbie. Twice in a row.
What's going on? I got it.
Yep, 7 o'clock.
Damn it, that's
Okay,
my...
well, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. It's me again.
The Death Dancer's gonna spawn in a sec, yep.
Yeah, just kill the Death Dancer. I've been cursed. Oh yeah, because I forgot to look away.
Where's the ass intersection?
Get away, get away.
Voice.
It's
Life
like
seems to
right
suck.
there.
Thanks.
My home games.
Tree.
I apparently didn't know. I didn't know. No, I just didn't press it apparently.
Holy mother of
Sorry,
French.
sorry.
I think the worst part of this is that I can feel myself starting to ignore my party now. Like I'm just ignoring the death and everything.
Yeah.
I like to do 2D raid. I've already forgotten.
You wanna switch to
Do
tank?
you want to play Machinist or Dancer?
No, do you want to switch to tank? You want to be the off tank?
I'm not happy.
Toph is so happy he doesn't have to think about the game.
Yeah. Consider, you know, what must be happening. Rolling
It's real nice seeing it being me and newbie 3 times in a row, which is more or less 100% confirmed is dark. Thanks, Udo.
There's also an argument for a triple kill competition here.
Oh yeah!
I don't have any quick save, but that's really powerful.
First voice going out.
Sage is definitely not overpowered, you're okay?
Result first voice.
Yeah, I don't think Sage has
Mechanic
any
result.
law here. I might wanna go Scholar.
Scholar's actually played better right now. So you're not getting the mobility is not as important if you're not doing
Yeah, the mobility is not anything for me right now.
No!
Hot dog,
Oh,
has
Newbie
me
is
hot dog.
dead now. It's gonna be some
Yeah,
random
but I'll try to do this and also petrify them.
I believe in you.
God damn
Alright,
it.
like,
careful.
okay, got it.
Gonna be
Death Dancer gonna spawn.
Circle of Flames on a healer. Be ready for that. Don't look at her.
Okay, I have the Death Dancer.
Alright,
I'm making an ass.
Yeah, alright.
Guys,
Kill Death Dancer ASAP.
don't
voice?
stand on top of me.
I got destroyed by Circle of Flames.
Or not spawn.
That's 1 minute by the way.
Ranch me.
Yeah.
The fight's probably like 8 minutes long.
So
Is that even-
T8S, huh?
Yeah, T8S, the avatar.
I actually think you could probably like 6-7 minute it.
I admire your enthusiasm and optimism.
Well, no, I just think if you don't 6-7 minute it, you just die instead.
So Thornton?
Maybe one day.
Remember when Raphlacia's 1 minute was kind of scary looking?
I mean, Rafflesia is a fun fight, a well-designed fight. This is just cancer.
Fuck.
Yeah, it's quite enlightening. I'm learning quite a lot about psychology right now.
You only care about your friends if you can help them. If you don't care about your friends, all you do is DPS.
DPS and resolve mechanics.
Voice.
Circled. Circled. Balance.
Mechanic resolved.
Second voice out.
Voice.
Hey, it's me again.
Oh lordy. I'm gonna just tide him away. This is not the right place to be kiting him, is it?
Boy, somehow still got them.
I got him. Looks like we're right next to me.
Not much else I could do about their directioning. With
Sensor.
Ah, god damn it.
Yikes.
kill Death Dancer if you can.
Voice.
There's nobody left alive.
My mind is so trained to like turn as soon as I see like cast bar fill.
I'm hiding behind a
that it's
Renaud. I'm
just
hiding behind a
absolutely
Renaud.
fucking me.
I'm gonna die first, actually. No, good game. You know the worst part is this is literally taking a single fix to be nice. Just standardize the cursed voice
Yes.
time, and it would be perfectly fine.
Christ. You'll be perfectly fine.
I think remove the death dancers and then it would be good.
That would be nice.
It's fine. The death dancers can be dealt with. But Jesus
The
Christ.
plus power card on your picture makes it work.
I'm glad you like that.
You know the saddest part is this is like the best kind of fight for a black mage. I don't have to do anything. I stand still the whole fight. I hate it anyway.
Mel, can you go a bit like closer to the edge?
Voice.
Ideally I would not, but maybe you can convince me. I'm right next to the edge. It's valid.
I mean, like, if you think about it, this fight is hard on one person and one person only.
Yep. Part of why it's not really a well.
Alright, I'm at 3 o'clock right now.
I have the voice. I will be sure to make you properly do things with it. Looking away.
Thanks for letting us know.
Perfect.
Don't look away, look away.
Oh, the death dancer has destroyed me.
That's
I
killer.
like...
Somebody's about to get shriek. Oh, well, Lexingolt's gonna die.
What's this? Oh.
I hate how soon the Death Dancer just goes on for like insane deeps. I have been cursed.
Well, that's what happens when we tank the boss the same spot as the death dancer, right?
It's true.
System 2 observation.
Yeah. Okay. But now that we actually know who gets the Circle of Flames, the spread is no longer as important, so we can once again change up where we're tanking Melusine and the Death Dancer, right? It's just that me and Newbie have to be careful to stay away from everybody else, but I can be at some weird random spot that hits both the Death Dancer and Melusine anyway.
Yeah.
So hard to stay in range of healing and
Which actually, no. This is actually
There's no
better,
healing
like,
range because we're not
Yeah.
AoE healing.
What if we do
Don't worry
something
about
like...
it. You'll be like, I'll just read to you and you'll be like mostly fine.
Like-
and we're able to do something.
The reason I was worried about not putting the Death Dancer away from Melusine was because it would be impossible to like make a spot around for the flames and for the cursed voices. But if everybody can just do whatever they want, like they can stay kind of closely stacked, except for me and Newbie, who both have our own like weird spots we can figure out anyway.
Well, the
then-
main thing that's fucking me over is just trying to grab aggro while also looking away for petrifaction.
Yeah, so I was thinking, but we could just bring back. We can go back to tanking Meloseed, not next to the Death Dancer. Excuse me, sorry. Because
Yeah,
the reason I was
uh,
doing that was to avoid the cursed flame or the circle of flames or whatever. But now we know it's never going to hit any of these other people.
Like, let's take Nosy in a day.
Yeah, that seems because then you were just looking at the Death Dancer a little bit away from her, and yeah, that seems good.
Take Nosy in a day.
Then you-
Have the stack of people like stand at 3, and they can just switch targets to.
Yeah, and then you could just put the Death Dancer like at where C is, kind of maybe or something. I don't know.
Well, it'll probably be at like around where Melusine is.
That looks good.
Something like that.
The party at 3 was that?
Yeah, just like in between, like where we tank Melusine and where the Death Dancer spawns.
Okay.
And then yeah, everybody will hit this. I don't have to. A lot of flames now. The circle of flames. Being consistently on 2 people
Oh
is
god, what is going on?
weirdly cursed, but also a blessing.
Okay.
I just gotta be close enough to get my character tools and AoE heals. My healers, I don't have to care. Hi, newbie. Oh, shit. I don't know.
I think 11 o'clock is where they'll end up.
Gotcha.
Maybe that information is completely useless to me.
Whoops, I forgot I had cursed voice.
Remember, guys, you don't want to be near me. You don't want to be near me. Purposely standing away from the parts of the party. Death Dancer's up.
No,
I'm taking
I got
both.
the wrong thing.
By home games.
Holy mother of cringe.
I have cursed voice.
I'm popping all of my cooldowns at once.
Base.
Vitality potion.
Holy. We died together.
Right together.
Where am I?
Right together.
Where are they?
Okay, that was my fault. Because I just completely forgot I had cursed voice.
What does Rykard say again? We will live forever together.
Something like that. His voice acting was disturbing.
Yeah.
Whose voice acting was disturbing?
A guy in Elden Ring.
Oh.
Same with Moog. Moog's voice acting is like incredibly questionable.
Yeah, it does not fit his character.
Like maybe they were going for that, but it sounds like weird. Alright, let's go.
I want to say yes, right?
But they would never be able to figure out that it is the range DPS.
I'm pretty good at A.
Would they even need infinite time?
Voice.
Alright, I have cursed voice. I'm gonna
Sam.
resolve it safely.
Mechanic resolve.
I seem to have stoned an Ingen.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Actually, I should pick a consistent spot so everybody knows where they can safely throw their own. That would be the wise thing to do for sure.
Voice.
I have the
out,
voice.
more fast.
It's 8 seconds. The adjustment. Big yikes.
Getting ready for Death Dancer?
Death Dancer. Skills.
Action.
Dancer's out.
Do not attack Mosin. Focus on the dancer. Holy.
Numbers at streak. He
Wow,
can,
I sacked.
You have
And very intentionally.
I mean, it's fun. Can you freak only?
I'm
Yeah.
sorry, I forgot. God, how the fuck am I supposed to grab it?
There's like a death
Kill
dancer.
I killed the Death Dancer.
Nice.
It's impossible to grab these.
Okay. So timing wise, we can kill the first set of Renaud's because the shriek happens after the second set of Renaud's. Am I right or am I wrong about that?
I'll just take your word for it. Let's do that.
The timing.
No, I don't think that's possible because they do spawn before, but I can't herd them in position because they start across from each other in their arena.
You would kind of have to wing stoning them, but if we can stone them, we can do that.
Yeah.
But I think not all like starting positions will be actually.
Yeah, that
like,
will
safe.
make it always possible. Would
Must
that
be
mean-
nice. Must.
Okay, no, but we can always kill at least one Renaud, because we only ever need one Renaud up alive to avoid the shriek. Unless we get double shrieks.
Let's kill one of the first two for sure.
Yeah. That'll make it easier to avoid getting hit by their shrieks. Or voices, you know what I mean. That's all garbage. I have a voice. I will face my voice this way. Renaud's in spawn.
Voice.
Oh shit, I got
This-
cursed voice. Yikes.
It's
Holy a mechanic.
A mechanic.
What the
Can't even
fuck?
what to do. Look her. Look away from her.
Look away. Death Dancer coming.
Yes, kill Death Dancer. And remember, you can kill one of these Renaud's. Only hit one.
He's coming.
Voice.
Have it again.
Have circle of flames. Shriek
I've
on
shriek.
movie.
Oh, fuck me in the ass.
You
Someone has to pick up the
yeah.
Which Renaud?
Death Dancer dead.
I got shrieked.
I got
Oh, we
shriek.
forgot Ashri.
No, I did shriek properly, but I think
We were at a few different angles there and all that stuff. That was something.
hell. I was like between those two Renaults. What the hell?
Can you just like stand on top of a Renaud? Would that work?
I feel like that's playing with fire.
I mean, it might be worth testing.
It's like a line of sight thing, isn't it? Like you.
The good news is the Death Dancer felt fairly comfortable that time.
Frog?
Frog.
Yuzu Frog. I can't wait for us to do the Mellow Frog.
I don't even want to equip the Melusine title.
Maybe the deal is just that like after like 3 she stops spawning them and lets you phase her. I don't know.
Hopefully.
Let us pray. So as I pray, so many holy fuckwords.
This is
Unlimited Death Dancer works.
Yes. Gods have come, and so have I.
Voice.
Fuck.
I only got one. How pathetic.
Oh. Oh no, sorry. Fuck.
Look away.
Oh. The auto attack on it.
Death Dancer's out.
Voice.
Do you guys untarget Melusine for the petrification?
Yeah, because I'm
Look away. I just look away and I start.
Does it snapshot before or after the cost bans?
After.
Seems to be after.
Oh, okay, I thought it like too early, not too late. I see.
1D rating upgraded to 2D.
1.5D rating.
kind of forgot how simple Reaper's rotation was.
When you get to do literally nothing again, you don't have to think about like, oh, I can't press my AoE here. You have no AoEs to press.
Yeah.
Voice.
Voice out.
Voice. I will make sure to properly use it.
Remember that padding on Renault DPS optimal.
It's true. I'm not gonna do it though.
Remember the parts.
I just want this to be done with.
Voice.
Voice out.
Like 6 o'clock.
We're about to get the Death Dancer.
Petrifaction Death Dancer.
Oh fuck, I forgot about the Petrifaction. I'm dumb, as always.
You on me?
Yeah.
First voice.
Oh no, the Reynolds!
Shriek was
Did I
on
get-
somebody.
Did I get clubbed there?
The Shriek happened. I didn't even see who it was on, but I just revived.
Make sure you can see your debuffs.
Make sure to resolve the mechanic.
Make sure to bring the boss HP to 0 before dying.
You are welcome to die, but only after you bring the boss HP to 0.
Okay, shit, I was seeing the guys.
So, our new lab cat is a hot box we were last before. It's not even a plan anymore, it's a hot Lamia girl.
Yeah, I'm
I want the plant back.
So are we going to attempt to stone the second pair of nodes with like the third voices, or are we going to like wait on that until?
I kind of feel like we have to stun them, otherwise we're just leaving Newbie to have to kite them around when he potentially gets Shriek.
Yep, that's that was
Right,
a fact
it's just-
thing that happened.
Some are like crossfire because we don't.
Morning, and you kept inching back and back.
Oh, sorry. Well, I'll inch closer instead. There we go. If I stay in this range, yeah, this is... It's not even that long, but big of an AoE. I can afford to be like right about here, honestly. It's not a big deal. Yeah, this is still fine. I should do this. Oh, a cursed voice.
Maybe he has trapped himself. Oh, it's fine.
I have not.
Holy gaming.
Voice out here. What fuck?
After many years of training, I have learned.
Look away. Kill. Fate Death Dancer, bitch. Make her suffer. For all the transgressions all she has passed
First
on.
voice.
Yes. Make sure it gets resolved. Here's Shriek, I have it.
No!
I just got killed by tail slap instead. Never mind.
Alright, we're good. We're good. Mechanic
We're not still
resolved.
walking, by the way.
I'm killing these Reynolds. Okay,
Oh, we're not
good.
rampant.
Kill some Renaud's.
Okay, I have the second Death Dancer.
Voice.
Hell
I feel
yeah.
like all-
Let's kill second Death Dancer. Somebody
Holy
mitigated that, by the way.
fuck.
Put mitigations at it. Dude's here. I'm dead. That's Circle of Flames.
It is painful.
Oh, gang. God damn it, I died.
Oh, our paints overlapped.
Oh, yeah.
Voice.
Gotten through two
Death
Dancer.
Dancer
Dire.
3.
The third one's already up.
Just Dancer 3.
I mean, I know that the entire party was dead, but like, still.
Hey, this is we made it to 1.5 Death Dancers. As in we actually killed one and got a little bit half the other.
Okay, so what we do is we don't phase to the Death Answer Shriek part until we build up LV2, so we can just antigen one of the Death Answers.
Amazing.
Yeah, this is a much easier pickup because I can just run toward it, press Q, and then to walk through it.
I'm crying.
We're probably not doing that.
So, newbie, are you aiming to grab the second pair of your nodes, or
Yes,
are you?
I am. I died. I died was why I didn't pick up.
Oh, I see. What got you there? Did you get petrified?
I got petrified by one of the Renaults I petrified earlier.
We should definitely kill every time the first two rounds are petrified. Make sure we always kill one. Make life easier. We only need the one.
Yeah, that wouldn't have solved that case.
No. Were they both facing the same way anyway?
I mean, of course they have to be.
What's the point?
I've changed my title so that
It's
I'm
hard
a
to
carry.
track that. It sucks, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if we can make me that like fix it.
We got a Millicent Molder on the team.
Yeah, we do. Can't lose.
It's already over.
It's proof that I've cleared T7 Savage before.
Have you?
Unsync, sure.
What's up, Bernard?
It's still tail slap distance. I can't get that close because I get tail slap. So I should. Nope. Yep. Yeah, I have to be further out where I get tail slap.
At 4 o'clock.
Instead, this is a good place.
Resolve mechanic.
Thank you.
Getting ready for Death Dancer. Ningen, don't stand there.
Oh yeah, Death Dancer's here, isn't it? Fuck me, I'm going somewhere else now.
Negan trying to find the perfect spot.
God damn it. Of course that was right as he was doing the thing, so yep, I'm just frozen now.
Voice.
this is out.
Oh, sorry.
Keep on the clock. Hide behind a Renaud.
Oh, I have been deceased.
We were all just pretty dead, yeah, so it's better.
Sorry, it's really hard to pick up the right Renault because it's not on the enemy. Like, if I pick the wrong Renault, I kill it, right?
Yeah.
I guess I have to press C. Fuck me. I hate pressing.
You have to click me, you have to click.
I know there are a bunch of like tap targeting settings. Is there a way to like ignore like petrified enemies with that? Probably not.
Ignore petrified enemies. Not even a plugin will let you do that.
One sec.
10 minutes and I'm free.
I think I just have to wait for them to walk before I pick them up. Anyway, I feel pretty good about dragging the two Renaults around.
That's good.
Alright, I'm good.
The first petrify has gone really well recently. I think.
Yeah.
I think we've figured out a decent stroke for the beginning. We just need to resolve mechanics.
Yes. Absolutely.
So we cleanly got through like one Death Dancer kill, which is I think further than we'd ever made it before.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's just our first day of prog. I mean, it's first
Yeah,
first
this
day
is
and a
our
half
first day of
prog.
prog.
First real day.
First day and a half. The last time we spent 30 minutes digging around as we could.
Yeah, pretty much.
Null, do you use your like cooldowns to mitigate Melusine's damage?
I'm not sure. I've been using my cooldowns, yes.
Okay. Like if you didn't use them, there's a potential strategy of like swapping who is doing the ad, like at the second or third ad. So
Yeah, we could have Null grab the second ad.
but if you are getting value out of the Melusine, then never mind.
I'm not sure I'm getting value out of it, but like that's on you guys. Like if you feel you could still heal me if I took an average of like 25-20% more damage, then I can save some cooldowns for a second or third.
I'm not sure because like everything else goes to hell around then too, so I'm
Yeah.
not sure if we need to do that or not.
Let's try a run where Null doesn't press any cooldowns for Melusine. And we can see how much damage it is.
I'll.
Well, use any cooldowns that you think would be back by the time that the second ad spawns.
Yeah, that's what I'll do.
But based on the speed that would be moving.
Alright, I figured out where my safe spot is. It's gonna be here now.
I cannot wait for it to not be safe.
If it's not, then I've given up on everything.
Well, it'll be safe from him.
I have cursed voice. I will make sure to resolve it properly.
The healer has gotten hit. How embarrassing.
I'm probably gonna end up at 4 o'clock.
Oh no.
Boys out.
Yeah, I've got it.
I missed one, sorry.
Left hand 0. Petrifaction, look away, look away. How did that hit me?
Damn.
I'm tilted, I'm tilted.
Good call out.
Oh,
I'm dying.
I seem to be dying, yeah.
Killed by the Renault.
I think if I stay targeted, I just have to constantly tap away from the fucking snake.
Yeah, that was just Rampart in the first 20 seconds and no cooldowns aside from that.
That didn't feel too hard. I still don't know if it's worth doing because the swap is also like positionally complicated. Just a random idea. I think.
If we kill the first one fast enough, then I would be able to provoke and get onto the spot, like as the second one is spawning, theoretically. And like it does spawn all the way across the arena.
Yeah, and there is at least no petrifaction to like
Make things more annoying.
Yeah.
Can you kite the ad?
Somewhat. But like we want to kill it as fast as possible.
Oh yeah.
Unless you want to kite too.
That sounds awful.
Having 2 of them literally just kills you because it's 4,000 damage twice.
Straight up more health than you have.
I wonder if I can read about through this spell.
Anyway, I don't know the bot can handle the being the cursed voice one though.
it's not computed.
The bot can call out on me when I need to do the first voice. And make him play.
We can play for the 2 seconds.
Yep.
We could easily time out the healing for the Circle of Flame, which is extremely regular and extremely whatever.
I just spam heals whenever people are low. Like people doing their RR low.
Oh my
Holy
god,
mother
I'm
of cursed
cursed.
voice.
Oh my god,
Yikes.
I almost griefed.
The static seems to have ignored the
Think you
cursed
kind of
voice mechanic.
He did mine.
That was the perfect sound. That was so good.
Sadly, we were all turned to stone.
Wow, I got Circle of Flame.
I got 3.
I got cocky.
I like how the Renault hit me and then just left. I'm surprised that doesn't kill through home gang. Wait, new strat?
Are there not enemies anywhere else in the game? Like the model?
Probably.
The Renods.
There's an overworld version of them in Azizla.
Okay, new strat. I use home gang, I let the Renault hit me, and then it walks away. How can we use this?
I don't think we can.
Unfortunately, it does not help us.
I wonder if home gang works or if it'll just penetrate it.
No, it does. Like I did at that point.
Okay.
The Renault just hit me and then walked away.
I'm sorry.
Wait,
Wait,
if
no,
you
I
can
was
hit them
dead.
both?
Yeah, you were dead.
That means
I just
you'll never hit
used
anybody
one
else.
ring.
You can ignore them.
No, because they hit me and then they stopped targeting me.
Yeah, so do they go after anybody else? What if they just
Yeah.
don't attack anybody at all?
I mean, yeah, they started walking toward like more.
That's a lot of copium, holy shit.
Just understand.
First
Maybe-
points.
Maybe they just dropped dead after their goal has been achieved.
Exactly. Please understand. My life is difficult right now. Is everyone else?
I'm just gonna take the
Jesus, those
circle
people.
blades.
It's not that much damage compared to
Oh, shit.
everything else.
No, I'm sorry.
You're in
Sorry.
Rip
I'm
and pray.
sorry. My cooldown didn't actually.
I might be slow here. I might be slow here. I was raising, so
Nope, yeah, that's perfect. Okay. Well, that was like the perfect Renault placement. I think the price of Frey's life was
Fucking really?
you had a fireball, maybe? Did I underheal you?
Voice.
I'm dead.
All right.
I died to fireball again.
Hey, or not.
It's
Hey, that person has free. Maybe we can resolve it this time. Oh yeah. Amazing quick resolve.
Okay, never mind. It's like still hitting me.
That's 0 people stoned by me.
Oh god.
I was rewarded with a 6,509 damage tail slap.
The Renault has cursed bullets.
It sure does.
I survived 4 Renault autos.
3 minutes. 3 minutes. And then freedom.
3.
We can just stop here if you want. I don't know if we're getting any prog in 5 minutes anyway.
I'm having lots of
Yeah.
fun.
Do you want to just make this the last pull?
Sure.
Last the pool.
Let's pull everyone. Deep breaths. Pay attention to your debuffs. We got this.
Alright, yeah,
The hell
we're gonna
yeah.
see a new mechanic right now, I believe.
I'm gonna have
Yeah,
to figure out how to not
we're gonna see
die
a new
the
mechanic.
next
The
month.
4th Death Dancer.
I've never paid attention to a single mechanic in this fight.
It's okay, you have no other mechanics to pay attention to except for the ones that really will kill us all. So you have the most important ones, but not the others. They're not important.
First voice. 9 seconds.
There basically are no other mechanics. Don't
This
play
is
it
the
that way.
problem.
First
Voice.
voice. 8 seconds.
Cursed
Daddy.
boys.
First boys.
Death Dancer in a second.
Yep. Yep, don't look at her.
Petrifaction. I got stoned somehow.
Oh dear.
Attention to the affairs.
Voice.
First voice is out.
Get the fuck away from me. Oh, I have the shriek, okay. I'm gonna go hide behind all these dogs.
I immediately
I
killed
just love you,
Chill
still
after resting him.
Did anybody get stoned by that, by the way?
No.
Good. That worked out well. It's
Holy
just very
fuck.
sad. It's a long kill.
So sad.
That was a really good Renaud placement, too.
Alright, there's 2 Death Dancers.
Bullshit.
To Death Dancers, hell yeah.
Well, I'm doing my job.
Calling it here.
Paul was like, get me out right now.
Quaff is out of here.
So clearly, we all need to like rotate who the range DPS is, so that we can. It's like you can't appreciate what you don't have until you lose
We need to
it.
clear this fight 8 times, like 1 time with each person on the kiter roll to get the full
Yeah.
experience.
I'm done.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Only then have you procced T7S.
Only then can you equip the Melisine title.
Yeah, I took it off. I didn't want. It was unearned valor. I couldn't.
Mhm.
I was
Pleasure Reaper
ashamed
forever.
of
It'll be earned valor eventually. I just
Impropriety.
don't know how much suffering we'll have to get through to get to it.
So I've been honestly barely paying attention to the fight because all I do is stand in
Yeah.
a spot and look
Yeah.
away Why
Right.
exactly are we flying? What is our issue at the moment, and what's our game plan?
Random stones from Cursed Voice / Petrifaction.
First of all, attention on all the voices. Second of
Yes.
all, like sometimes a voice misses for nodes. Sometimes a node clubs someone. Sometimes petrifaction gets someone.
Wait, are the Renaults like AoE?
No.
No, it's just if you get
They
too
single
close,
target bonk.
they have a longer
Oh,
range than you
the-
think.
Yeah, they have a very long range.
Their range is like 10 yalms or something like that. It's ridiculously large.
Mhm.
I see.
And then sometimes like someone eats a bit of AoE damage they shouldn't, and like a ranged DPS eats like one thing and then gets a fireball and dies, for example.
Sometimes I don't press my cooldowns for the Death Dancer.
Okay, so if we fix like, well, not fix as in it should be easy, but what we have to work on is the cursed voices primarily. That's
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's probably our
That's
biggest
the biggest
issue.
killer, yeah.
and
It's like
especially
once,
the aiming of them, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I think
Yeah,
it's mostly
basically
just
just
that once the Death Dancer comes out, things get more chaotic, so people
Yeah.
don't focus on it
The,
quite
the
as
voice
much.
after the Death Dancer is like we don't have a like explicit plan for it because we are aiming to get the red nodes that just spawn, but like
Yeah.
they're two and they're in different spots, so we don't have like assigned people for those, and so like there's a possibility of crossfire and like
Mhm.
And
I
The
so
don't know.
that
healer can't get both, right?
Right?
No, probably not. Because they spawn across from each other.
So, this might make newbie's life worse, but how about
What?
we
Oh,
don't?
no.
I'm sorry. For the second set of Renaud's, how about we don't try to petrify them immediately? We just do the regular thing with Cursed Voice where we take it away from, like, put them into the edge or whatever. And then after the Death Dancer is dead, then when there's a Cursed Voice coming out, we do that to the two Renaud's with the healer again, like before.
You're saying
I'm-
that we should only petrify
There
the
will
second set? I don't think that's
Time
possible.
because there will be a cursed streak after that cursed voice, right? So it'll be
Well,
a while
but
after
the
the
first
next.
set of Renaud's are still alive. Or not alone, like, they're still there, right? The first set of Renaud's haven't been killed until after the first Cursed Shriek.